Lighting.
Yeah,
the lighting
maybe,
and the blood, bro.
Maybe it's the lighting, the blood, bro. You got a nice little like pink
I
going
got a
on.
patina to me.
Like if you
Now you're
were,
creepy.
Maybe you should get something to wipe my fucking forehead down with so you don't blind every motherfucker here, dude. Looks like I got
that.
6 eyes.
I like that shit, bro. You got an icy
you want the
ass
hat?
forehead, bro.
So icy.
Your shit icy,
So cold.
bro. Your shit blinding. Like, look. But hey guys, welcome. Ride Along Podcast, 2 A's. Nick Kelley. Say
Yeah.
hi to people.
Oh, wait, that's how we're starting it?
Huh?
Let's start it over.
You want to start over? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ride Along Podcast.
Same energy.
With multiple amount of A's. Yeah. No, I'm coming. See, I'm hyped. Cause the guest we got on today, dog, if you saw this nigga forehead, bro, son.
You're responsible for blind people all over
It
the city.
it looked good, bro. Like I was hooping today, and the basketball I was hooping with didn't look
half
as
as good.
Didn't look
The thing is, too, if you look
half.
at my head like this, I got a long ass head.
Your head ain't
Look
that
at
long.
Look at that breadth.
Yeah.
Breadth.
You don't got a lump
Is that
in
a
your
word?
head. See,
It's a
I
word,
got
yeah.
a.
It's got a D in it too. A lot of people don't realize. that.
B-R-E-T or
No, you'll never get it.
D-T-H.
I could sit here with you all night and you'll never get it.
Your head ascends, bro. Like you got an upward
Yeah.
angle on your shit, though. Like
He looks aerodynamic.
That's why I'm so fast.
Very. Yeah.
That's why I'm so fast.
Can you run fast?
Oh, come on.
You can run fast.
Get out of here. Come on, you guys.
Compared,
No,
because you beat Nick in a race.
no, absolutely not.
You haven't.
No,
No way.
I
When's
feel
the last time you ran, you thought?
Ran?
like sprinted.
I bet you I run, like, because I'm that dude, not like, sprint.
Like
I'm a
when was the last
slow
time
jog.
you
I'm a slow jog across
sprinted?
the street guy every day. Doesn't matter if there's cars coming or not. I'm slow jogging across
Really?
the street. Oh, yeah, all day.
I hate that guy because it's like chill. I wasn't going to hit you.
No, someone's
It's
going
like
to.
I'm cool waiting.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm not
it's
worried
cool.
about you.
Just cross the street.
I'm not
relax.
worried about you. I'm worried about the other guy.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? The guy that it does want to hit me. I've made
Oh,
enemies, Nick.
that's
I've
interesting.
made enemies.
Well, the guy who's
there's
made
some
enemies
titties.
for y'all, ladies and gentlemen, John Mahar. How you doing,
I'm
bro?
well, buddy. How you doing? Thank you all very much for having me.
Hey,
on. It's like
dogs.
a long time in the make.
Do you really jog across the street?
I'm like,
If
there's
an
a
old
car-
lady's at the intersection and she's chilling there and she's like, go ahead.
I'm a hop, skip, and jump right
You
across
don't
the street.
you don't just like keep your
Like,
cool and
whoop,
walk.
I'm gonna give her the classic Michigan. Like, whoop, okay, yep. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna hop across
Oh,
the street.
sure. For
Smooth
sure.
swim move.
Yeah, you don't, I feel like you just don't even have to go faster. You just bring your hands
you
up a
get
little
your upper
higher.
body
You gotta
involved.
get a little trot going.
Yeah,
though.
but you got to get your upper body involved. And at that point, they're just like, Jesus, take it easy, guys.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't want
pump
you
the
got
brakes.
other things to do today.
Look at this. They got
Don't waste all your energy.
So you're talking about like that little jog. It's like that jog.
that little
where you-
fake jog.
Yeah, the fake jog. It's like when somebody's holding the door for you and you're just too far away. And you got it.
over there.
It's almost like an asshole move to hold the door open at a certain
Well,
time.
have you seen those videos? There's videos of dudes that hold doors open for people that are like 100 yards away.
No way.
Dude, it's.
I'd be mad as hell. I'm like, close the fucking door.
I've
dude.
done
Like,
that. I've been like,
done-
there's,
no!
there's a
Yeah.
dude who's like, I acted like I wasn't going into that building one time because I've done that. Where I've been like, nope, I'm going. He goes, I'm walking right behind him, like, oh, I'm hustling up there. I'm trying to get to this class.
I've had it where like I thought on my peripherals it was like a sexy girl, and then I open it up and I turn around and it's like a guy, and I'm just like no, and I close it in their face.
Or that girl has a boyfriend. It's like, I'm just
Yeah.
holding it for this
Yeah.
bitch.
What I do is any door that I open and I close back behind me really tight. And I hold it for a second, then I run
You just
away.
hold it and
just
snicker in the window.
Sorry, open doors are for vaginas, sir. I'm sorry.
Door handles are out of date. Can we get rid of them? Why isn't everything automatic?
Because that's
Door handles and in public spaces
I'm about to
with
shit.
Corona.
I'm about to shit on your whole shit.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. You at the crib.
Not at the crib. I realized that at the house it might be a little
All right, well then
ridiculous.
that's the only way I was going to destroy it. Was at
I was
the
gonna,
crib.
I'll come with the fact. What if the power goes out and you can't get out of that fucking automatic door?
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That bitch
There's
is-
another
that
one.
bitch is latched shut, and all of a
It's
sudden,
been-
Or what if the power
all of a
goes
sudden-
out and it's open and it's a free for all?
right? And the power goes out and it's open, and it's a free for all.
Yeah.
That's my idea.
We've all taken a pumpkin outside of Meyer in the middle,
Yeah,
or whatever. Like
that
they
extra
have
stack of
season-
firewood. That extra stack of firewood
Yeah.
while you're camping.
So you got to have a handle, but it has to be like built in the door. You can't have like a knob, right? Is that what, like?
Just any touching things are
Passing
stupid.
germs.
Like,
Touching
when you go into a
stairs.
bathroom and you have to fucking touch the handle to
That's
turn
pretty
it back
gross.
off, it's
Dog,
just
I
like
prefer that shit.
I don't mind it if it's all
No,
that, but like
no,
there's
I don't
so
know. I
much
don't-
just
I-
automatic now that I'm just like really.
No, 'cause you be
It's like
sitting there
fucking rolling down
swinging
your
your-
window like this.
Yeah. Call me a purist, dude, but I want to be able to I like the
touching.
ambiance, touching,
Yeah.
feeling it. Yeah.
In your house, yeah.
No, in everybody's house.
Just like with kids.
And stadiums.
Have you used the establishments here yet? They're
Not
pretty
yet,
nice.
No, not yet. The amenities. I have not enjoyed the amenities of this establishment. I did.
Do you
let
say
Bart
that when
know.
you're selling houses? Or are we allowed to talk about that?
You
Or no, we can
if
cut
you
it
want.
out. I think it's very interesting, and you don't.
Before
want
we
to
get
talk
into
about
that, dog,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want to talk about the L you took.
Oh,
Yeah.
like work related.
It could be any L, bro.
Any
it
L.
could be work related. Be with
And
your
my whole thing
kids,
was
it
too.
be-
I was like, anytime I've asked my wife to fuck in the last like 6 months, big L's every single time.
that is an L that you say.
How is this subtle?
Huh?
Is this subtle?
Always.
The way
just
that
whip it out?
she says no. Is
Yeah.
what- yeah.
Yeah.
She's nice about it,
Generally.
but your
Not
feelings are
feeling-
hurt. Though.
Oh, dude, it just collapses me.
Every time a girl turns you down for sex, it hurts your feelings, whether it's polite or whether
Oh, it
it's
doesn't matter.
mean.
And the
It-
thing
it-
is too, if it's mean, it's almost just like, okay, well now we can fight a little bit.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
right.
But if it's not mean, it's just like she's fucking.
Ooh, I get to be
At
mad.
least she's still
Yeah.
super sweet.
Uh-huh.
You know, at least she's
Uh,
still. At least
Yeah,
she's
that's
still,
almost worse.
Yeah.
It's like, damn,
Yeah.
I really want to kill this bitch, but I.
Is it ever reversed for you, where like your wife wants to have
Never
sex
once
and you're
ever.
not in the
That's
mood?
never once ever happened to anybody.
No?
Ever. No. No, she was.
Happened to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
You a damn lie.
Well, you're
'cause
low
I-
T. I mean, you're low T. I'm very high T.
Is that testosterone? Is that what that means? Does having testosterone make you want to fuck more?
Oh, Jesus, dude. Look at these chimps out here, all cranked up on testosterone, trying to fuck.
Can you get your testosterone tested
Yeah.
and it be reliably accurate?
I think they just do blood work. I don't think you got a nut in a cup for that. You might have to nut in a cup for that, though.
So like on a 1 to 10, you'd say
You?
you.
Me?
Yeah.
Probably 11, 12.
With me combined with your 2. Because I'm a 9.
You're a 9?
What up? EJ's in the other room. He said, talk about more about your dreams. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you, brother. What? Oh, on the far left. Yeah,
Why is that? You picking it up?
yeah. Let's mark
Oh,
this.
yeah.
Mark this time real quick.
Word. Word. I wonder what that was.
You,
Actually, I didn't wonder what it was. It just was what it was. But I was just like,
you speed me up so much, John.
what do you mean?
You a fast talking motherfucker.
No,
dog.
like you just get my, you
You
get me
a sale-
fucking like you're a bad influence on kids for sure.
Why do you say that?
You just fucking get me riled up.
yeah.
You just start talking fast,
be
and I
a
just
football
want.
Yeah, I'll
coach.
slow down. I'll slow down.
No.
Let's be easy, boys.
No, you be you.
Okay.
I got to deal with myself.
What's this L you took? It was you just not getting no ass.
That's honestly what I was thinking earlier, but it's so fucking boring.
Dog, niggas, bro.
And you can't want it that bad. You can't like be like, come
G,
on, wife.
You gotta have something better than that.
I know I
Not
do.
getting your ass, not getting ass from your wife. That's like everybody L, bro.
I know. And I know I was supposed to come prepped with it, and that's what I was using. But I also thought about other shit. Now I got to think about the other shit.
Nah,
Is
it's
it
all
'cause-
good. You don't got it? If you don't got one, it's cool. We just
It's
move
not.
on.
All right, we got somebody who's winning finally.
Yeah, exactly. right?
Congratulations.
What I don't have to talk about taking an L.
You're better than us. Just leave.
You got a
I
real
said-
job.
Yeah, no, I got a real. I think the last L that I took was, and I was weird enough. It was work related. A girl calls me and she goes,
Wouldn't fuck you.
a girl calls me, would not fuck, but still wants to see this condo. And I'm like, whatever. All right, there might be money on the back end of this. And I go, no, this dude wants to see this property in Ferndale, and he's like, the only time I can be there is 8 a.m. On Saturday. And I was just like, he goes, that's my time open. I want to see it. He goes, I'm cash buyer, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, I
Yeah.
can be there at 8 a.m. There's no problem. And I'm up, whatever. And I get there 8 a.m. Saturday. I'm actually there quarter to 8. I want to check
Yeah,
the
you
property
are.
out, see if we can
Professional.
Professional. Just want to make sure I'm there. 10 minutes late.
Knocking on wood.
10 minutes early is 5 minutes late. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm there 15 minutes early.
Okay.
Mm.
Would have hit harder if you didn't stutter. The phrase.
Jesus.
Yeah, John, it kind of negates the fact that you talk fast if you stutter. Then it's
I
like,
know, I didn't
you
realize
kinda,
I
you
stuttered.
kind of talk normal speed for real. Now that I think
Okay. Yeah, no, I just talk normal speed, but I just get a little
talk
tick
fast,
about
You
it.
but
talk
yeah.
so fast, it makes me defensive and mean. Almost
Yeah.
like I don't know what to do.
But if you really listen, you only say it.
It's like, wait a minute, you didn't say something right. In the
I mute a lot of syllables too. Though. You guys got to remember that. I mute a lot of syllables.
it's like fucking subliminal messaging. I heard the N-word 3 times in there real fast.
No, but the L was I'm there at 7:45, and 8 o'clock rolls and homie's not there. And it's,
Uh-huh.
it's 8
Yeah.
o'clock on Saturday
Now
morning.
you just knocked on wood for nothing.
At 8:15, he's not there. So I call him. Usually I call him 8:05, but my man's whatever. Saturday
Cash
morning,
buyer.
cash buyer, talking some shit. So I go, all right, let's give him a shout. So I give him a shout. Nothing answers.
You got stood up.
No, got totally stood up. So I get in my car, and I close the door, start the car, put on some music, trying to listen to it loud, and get a call from the number. And I'm like, fuck, this guy's gonna go. Click. Hey, what's happening, man? Are you gonna be able to swing through that spot? And he's like, no, man, I got another agent. He's gonna be showing me the house later. Just want to let you know. That's a fucking L.
Damn.
Daddy, that's
That
a
would
fucking
hurt. That
L.
would hurt my soul.
And
son.
I go,
I wouldn't have even called you.
And
I wouldn't
no,
have
I
called.
thought,
just
I
ghosted
thought
you.
the thing that's why I was like kind of okay with it. The guy had the balls to tell me straight up. You know,
Yeah.
I shouldn't sit there chase him, fucking send him notes and all this shit for fucking 2 weeks.
Would you rather it be like that,
Nope.
or would you rather him ghost you?
I'd rather he ghosted me.
Really?
Yep.
Damn.
ghosted.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You were just saying how you respected it, too.
I did. But
But
I
You
like-
do gotta respect it, but
Yeah.
I think
Is that
I'd
the
rather
same for a girl?
Yeah, I think I'd rather a girl ghost me.
yeah. I think that's
Then call you and just be like, yeah, I can't.
Have you been ghosted before?
Yeah, ghosted. You get ghosted. But like,
I mean,
you don't
like,
just
have
get
you been
like,
ghosted from somebody that you're like, oh, I kind of liked her?
oh, no.
Have you? You've been married for a minute, but like,
yeah, dude.
yeah, like
Yeah.
like from a girl that's like, oh,
Dude, I've had girls. Like I lived in a dorm. I had a girl that just ghosted me, like, and lived on my floor. Like I had to see this bitch.
She
every
ghosted
once in
you
a
and she still was there.
Climbing through the ladder to get
like,
in her
I
window.
like never saw me, didn't know me, didn't know what the fuck this story was. Just like, who is this clown?
that's the
I was like,
worst.
I thought I loved you.
Knocking on the door, singing that Ghostface Killer song.
No, she had three.
With
She
it
had
over your
three.
head.
She had three fucking roommates. I couldn't fucking just go barging. I was like, we had that weekend of passion.
In that tone,
Yeah.
through the
We had
door.
that weekend of passion. Where were you?
Oh my God, Saw is outside. Do you want to play a game?
I gotta
No,
do- yeah.
no.
I want to do some. Let's do some voice work, boys. Let's do some voice work.
Your voice, has your voice always been that fucking deep?
Me and my wife were just talking about that, and she was like,
How sexy it is to her?
she digs it.
Great voice.
But it was, she goes, when did that happen? And I go, it started when I was like 12. It's like when I had a little growth spurt, and then it cracked. And then it was kind of like a normal little kid's
Your
voice.
shit earthquaked.
Yeah, and well, no, it was just a little kid. It was still kind of a little kid's voice. And then when I was 14, or 13 or 14, I hit a growth spurt where I went from like 5'2" to 5'8", and my voice went from,
5'2" to
little kid,
5'8".
my little kid, my voice went from like 5'2" to 7'2", and this is what I got.
Could listen you tell any old Western story.
Yeah, dude, I
on
wish I had a
an
southern
audiobook
accent
all day.
Yeah, dude, if I had a southern accent, my fucking game would be tight.
Wait till we get that stutter in order, bro.
Think about when you fix that speech impediment. 41-year-old.
Dude.
Are you 41?
41.
No, you don't look a day over 41,
Look
bro.
at that gray beard, dude.
Son, that forehead is shiny, bro.
I know,
The
look
forehead
at
is
that.
what's getting me, son.
I'm kind of jealous of the fort. I mean,
Like
Well,
I would have,
I did pomade today.
I would have
nice.
colored. You put some wave grease in your shit, dog.
little Murray's pomade.
Bro, son had a do rag on before he got here.
It was
dog.
gonna be some
Do-rag for a bald head.
Yeah. It's really more of a sweat
That would
trap.
be slipping off every time.
I would. There's no way I'd keep it on my
You
head.
couldn't put anything on your head right now. It would slip right off and
Nothing.
pop in the air.
Nothing. Try to sit on it.
Oh, yeah.
Slick right off.
Yeah.
Zip right off my
Talk
fucking
about
side.
a header.
What are you guys doing, like, post wearing a mask? I'm turning around a little bit. Like, post having to wear a mask. Are you guys judging mask wearers now?
Yeah.
I seen a lady wearing a mask today, and I was like, you fucking.
I tried to do a bit about this, but like the people who are still wearing the mask are like the people who are still like at the end of a round of applause, kind of. You know what I'm saying? Like when the shit die out. We talked about that shit when the wave die out. Remember? Like it's like I look at y'all like the motherfuckers that's like still trying to do the
Sad.
shit after halftime. Been over 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's like come on, G. Like it's like all right. What?
Delta variant. What?
Why are we still holding on?
Sit
Dog,
down.
my mama just called me the other day about the Delta variant
she
and
did.
like fucking like you really need to be careful out here and there might be. I'm just like I don't. Give
She
a
just
fuck.
wants to. If you die of it, she wants to know that at least I tried.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, think about that. If she wouldn't say
That's
anything
that's
about
the
the Delta
mentality
variant.
behind it. But
How do
she
you
ain't scared.
How
of
do
the
you
fucking-
feel? Like what?
If you're still rocking a mask, I think first off, this person's sick and shouldn't be out in public. That's one of my first thoughts.
Facts.
They're clearly not well enough to be out in public.
Right.
Maybe we should.
That means you're not vaccinated and you're not confident.
Yeah, and
vaccinations,
what else are you carrying?
Yeah.
What else are you carrying? They're so worried about me catching what you got.
I mean, do you think Asians are still gonna wear masks in
100%.
the airport?
100%.
Because they started that shit off.
The whole time.
What if
people
everybody
were
is?
wearing
Yeah, they was wearing masks before COVID even was around.
Dude,
yeah, because they had fucking nasty ass fucking viruses running around that fucking island, dog.
Viruses is crazy.
That's the thing.
I
You
always
live on
thought
an
it was just
island,
like a
viruses
paranoia.
keep running back and through. I mean, like Japan's an island.
But that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like so people are like, threatening that there might be another shutdown and shit. And I'm just like,
Stuff. I'm not trying to hear all that. Like it's this. That's literally how I react to it. I'm just like, come on, don't tell me that.
come on.
Why would you
G.
even say that? Because that's how it starts.
Live free or die, bro. Live free or die.
If you don't believe in the Delta variant,
It's like ghosts.
I'm gonna wait on that Lambda variant.
The Lambda.
Once that Lambda variant comes out, I'll be like, all
Lambda.
right,
I'll pledge that.
I want to
Right. Let me get that Sigma Pi variant, motherfucker. Where that motherfucker at?
No hazing.
I don't want to, dude. I don't want anybody to get sick, whatever. But I can't do no. I'm not gonna do no shutdowns, dog.
Yeah, I'm over.
I can't do it.
I'm over. Like I was on board. Like
100%.
for the first one, do what you got to do. Fix whatever you got to fix. Do what you got to do. But this next go round, it's like
100%.
Because
You can't lock America down again. Trust me. I just got the feeling. I just have the feeling.
dude.
Even like everybody I know,
There's
like
a
you
war.
just saying that, and you too. I'm telling you,
there's
it's
gonna
just
be
it
war.
can't happen again.
people.
You're talking
people
to
are
like
too
one of
antsy.
the most reason. I am a very, very reasonable person.
Facts.
Sure.
Very reasonable person. And I know for a fact if there was to be like the way that they would have to word the next lockdown, it would be like, look, everyone's getting a lot of candy.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're diabetic, we're gonna double up your insulin.
Dog,
Yeah.
you would have to.
We gotta hang tight. 10 days. Listen, and that's how the person has to be delivered. Listen.
They got to throw like
10 days.
1,200 on top of unemployment.
Yeah.
If they
Stay
gonna
in your
shut down
house,
again.
and what if they just said it like
pay
that?
the shit out of people if they want them to stay home.
Well, the thing is, what's so fucked up about that
fuck.
is in 15 years when that trickles back, when from the amount of money that people have had that has been printed, just printed money, directed, whether it be direct deposit or whatever. Inflation that scares the shit out of you.
Inflation don't scare me, dog.
It shouldn't scare you.
I don't even believe in
Especially
it.
if you need to eat now.
No,
it shouldn't scare you.
Because it's like inflation
It's like the
happening whether
deficit.
we want it or not.
I agree with you 100%.
Like so, it's like I don't give a.
I agree with you 100%.
It's like worrying about the sky falling, bro. It's fucking the deficit.
I understand that 100%.
Motherfuckers always
My
talk about
career doesn't understand that. So I need you two
because that's
motherfuckers
wild.
to
Because
step back and recognize the value of a fucking dollar.
All right, we better
all
recognize.
right,
I'm
so
sorry.
yeah,
Sorry.
because all right, so
Respect
real estate agent, and that's because
Comic and comedian.
and comedian, but
Do you mind if I pull off his hat?
Go ahead.
I don't like too much cognac.
there's a little racism because even though Nick brought the cognac, he looked
I
at
looked
me
at you
when he said
immediately.
that.
I was like, "That's your cognac." I was like, "Damn, of course he drinks Henny." He told Nick. You heard me too when you go. Yeah, Nick brought that. I go, Nick.
Yeah, I think Nick does that as a
I
bit,
was like,
low key. He just
Nick?
wants people to think that I'm the Hennessy drinker.
I wonder why this
And
motherfucker was
then-
sitting right here.
yeah.
You
So,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
exactly.
Sitting
You put
right
it there.
there.
I would never do that. Anyways,
He put the glass in front of you that's dead empty.
Yo, that's fucked up. I wouldn't do that. You want some Kool-Aid?
Fucking dick. He got Kool-Aid, Sprite, and fried. But anyway,
Did you
so
see that
you're
Sprite up there in that fridge?
yeah.
That shit fucking. LeBron sponsors that.
We're not supposed to be looking in the fridge.
That little fridge that you let me look in.
We're
They
not
had the
allowed-
Sprite in it.
Okay. Okay. Good.
I don't know Sprite in there. But so
kidding.
you real estate
days.
agent. Can you make sense to me as to how something can just sit in a place for years and somehow get more valuable than it does?
Based on how it'll be based on general appraisal.
Seasoning.
Yeah.
Like
It depends
like
on how much
Bart
mesquite.
Bart neighborhood could look like this 10 years from now, and somehow
Because
it's
within
worth
a square
200
mile,
more
within a square
$1,000.
mile in this zip code, comparable homes, whether it be a 3-bed, 2-bath, whatever, around that square footage that has similar characteristics, sold for a higher amount, and that immediately affected the value of every other
That's
property.
it.
That's
So
sold.
if somebody was just ambitious and just said, "I'm gonna sell my house that I bought for $200 for $200,000.
But if
and
there's-
now every house in that neighborhood that also been bought for $200.
So it's all bullshit.
No,
It
because
sound like it's all
no one
bullshit.
would be able to make a property in an area of $200,000 houses. No one could put an $800,000 home there and expect anyone to want to live there.
But if
Because the
somebody
people that are
sold,
buying $800,000 homes want to live around other motherfuckers that have $800,000 homes.
but if somebody hypothetically sold it for, say it's worth 300,000, sold it for 600,000,
Now the rest of the block is worth 600,000.
like say
What was so special about that property that increased that value over time? So you'd have to get into that property to see if they have gold toilets. But if they did that, they fucked up. You know what I'm saying? If they did that, they fucked
that
up.
raises it a lot.
Yeah.
A solid gold
you
toilet
think it would
be
think
worth
that?
more than
But
all
when
of our
an-
houses
When an
combined.
appraiser comes through there, he doesn't look at the toilet. He looks, okay, there's a bathroom there. And he's to write down bathroom. That doesn't necessarily correlate value. Correlating value is like opening up a kitchen space and creating more
Nobody died
countertops.
in this basement.
You gotta be. It's honestly comes down to a point of fashion. Like what's fashionable within a property at that time. You know what I mean? That's why motherfuckers going back and buying shag carpet houses right now are getting them on the cheap, as opposed to
Rip them out. It's easy.
4
You
years
just
ago.
rip that shit out.
That's it, baby.
Have you ever?
I was really hoping to come on and talk about work. I appreciate it.
No, it's interesting, man. It's
It is to
great.
you.
That shit is interesting.
This is what we do, and we talk
yeah.
about that, and then we make funnies.
I want to. I
We
want to
make
make.
sillies. What do you want to talk about? The fucking Geneva Convention? What
I wanted to get back to COVID, but apparently we're doing.
Yeah,
current events guy over
right.
here?
Exactly. Get the fuck
I
out
want to
of
get
here.
back to the Lambda variant.
So Joe Biden, what's he up to these
Yeah.
days, huh? No, because I want to know. No, because
Because you've been trying to buy a house.
I have been trying to buy a house, and like I'm just trying to make a lot of this shit make sense, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
When you got questions and you're tired of your agent, you can call me. I'm gonna make you sign a piece of paper.
It's an interesting thing. Buying, like selling a house to somebody is very like what can you sell that's bigger than that?
have you sold a person
apartment
a house?
complexes.
Yeah.
Well,
Have you sold
a
apartment
building. I
complex?
mean,
Yeah. Huh?
Have you sold an apartment?
I've sold multifamily homes. Yeah.
Damn.
just walking
have
away
you
from
ever,
a sale.
Have you ever like you were just like I'm not fucking with this one, and this guy is like, oh no, I want this, and you're like, all right, motherfucker, this shit sucks.
In what regard?
Like let's say, all right, if I'm a car salesman, right, and I work at a Ford place, and my client, I'm walking by, I'm about to show him a F-150, and he's like, hold up, what's this? And it's an Escort, and it would you tell him like, hey, bro, this car's shitty?
No, I mean, no. Honest to God, I'd walk them through that property. I show a house exactly how a home was inspected.
So what?
that's
Like
what
you're like
my
a defense
value lies.
attorney? Like you have to
Kinda.
defend a house that you
100%.
don't even like?
It's called a fiduciary duty.
You don't
no.
get to pick your houses. I never considered that.
No,
He has to fucking
You have to
act
find-
like this shitty shag carpet. He's like, no, this is coming back. It's coming
Right.
back. You can put a nice vinyl record thing in here.
No,
It's
the
a
thing
whole
is, too,
puddle in the basement, and he's just like, dude,
Swimming pools are big now.
Yeah, I'm not. I make sure I'm not in the business of fucking folks over. Because my thing is too, like even that motherfucker that wants to
reputation.
buy that $100,000 house, that motherfucker goes to a dentist too. And if he tells his dentist, dude, I had the fucking best real estate agent. Like this dude helped me out. And he's like, fuck, I'm buying a house in Orchard Lake, and that bitch is $1 million too. Let me call this fucking fat nerd
Damn.
and have him.
That
show me this
single-handedly
fucking spot.
killed your comedy career.
What do you
Having
mean?
to have a good reputation.
Oh, I know. It
Facts.
like, yeah, I mean,
Facts.
dude, there's a lot of the shit that gets hid. That's why this shit's not fucking getting brought out.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
fucking-
You're gonna have to-
Resurrected.
You know,
So then,
Fuck the houses, John. You're funny.
I am. I think of myself as a
just
funny
kidding. You
person.
have
You
a
got to think about it too. When my youngest son is 18, I'll be 48.
Yeah.
I'll be able to do a lot, in my opinion, at 48.
Yeah, you will.
If I continue working and I can actually go out
With
and
that
start
head?
getting digs. With this head, dude, you don't even need a marquee.
I don't
I'll just
think
stand
you'll
in
ever
front of
die.
I'll stand in front of the place with my fucking name.
Just
Come on, get some, baby.
Freddy Krueger
what
vibes.
would
Very
it take?
funny.
What would it take for you to be like, fuck real estate, this comedy shit?
Oh, for comedy?
The kid's gay.
No, that wouldn't bother me.
I feel like my kids are 100% gonna be gay.
Yeah.
I
That's
just
a
feel
crazy
like,
thing
I
to
just
say.
feel like I just feel like
Don't you think
gay-
that's an insane thing to say?
I
just
think
think-
I don't think it's like. I hope it's not like in hopes that you can flirt with them.
Nah.
Then,
You just
no,
feel
it
it?
doesn't fucking bother me.
I just think like
You jerked off so
gayness
much
is
in your
gonna
life that
be-
like you only got the gay nuts left.
No,
yeah,
dog,
my
you
tank-
got to
yeah,
realize
they
you
eat like the
reproduce
gay light
daily.
came on, bro.
And Emily's real like, open minded and
Yeah.
shit. Like,
Are you married? You're engaged,
I'm
right? You got
engaged.
engaged on this podcast,
I'm
right?
engaged on this podcast.
That's exciting.
Yep.
That's exciting. Where's she? Did she used to do
huh?
this? Didn't she do this with you usually?
Yeah.
Yeah, she. But the reason why she's not, because she got promoted. at her
Same as
job.
you.
Yeah,
Word?
She's a real person.
Good for her.
She got a
Good for her.
She's one
Good
of
for
those
her.
little schmucks.
Excellent.
You know what I'm saying? That we make fun
I'm
of.
telling you.
For real.
The
Ride it.
people who
That's-
actually make money in life and got benefits and stuff. We're like,
Imagine
fuck
if she
those
like didn't do what she was doing to be on the podcast. I'd be like, this girl's dumb. You need to leave her. This girl thinks
Seriously,
the
you need to
podcast-
drop this bitch.
people. Right.
No, I don't. It's interesting too because my wife doesn't exactly like.
Fuck you.
No, she doesn't like come to a bunch of shows and things like that. But like she saw you, she liked you, and she does like you too.
Nice.
I
She
feel like she didn't like me as much. just based on how you just said that.
no,
That was more of the she really likes Nick, but since
you know who
EJ
she
sitting
thought was
right
hilarious
here,
though. No, who she you know who my wife loves was. You remember? I know you guys know Zach.
yeah.
Zach is her fucking
Shout out to Zach,
favorite fucking comic.
the
dude.
most
Shout out to
mysterious
Zach.
comedian
Yeah.
in.
I still
in
talk to
comedy.
Zach quite. I mean, I can't say quite a bit, but I have a lot of spells where me and Zach talk a lot.
Yeah.
Me and him went ice fishing last winter.
Really?
Yeah, I took him ice fishing. He goes, "I've never been." I was like, "Well, just dress warm, baby. I'll take you
Shout
ice
out to
fishing."
Zach, bro. I had a
He's
beat.
good fucking people.
He
man.
is very
What?
good people.
Explain to
Good
me.
people.
I know ice fishing. Now explain to me why it's not stupid and boring.
I won't say that it's not stupid or boring. It's just something I enjoy. I think
But
other people
I understand-
enjoy stupid, boring shit.
Why
like fishing
ice?
Some
can
people
be
enjoy
boring.
reading. What's more fucking dumb than fucking just sitting around reading a book? I enjoy reading, but that's dumb.
I
agree.
think
I
sitting
hate
out
reading.
in the cold on the ice and reading a book is less dumb than drilling a hole through the ice
and trying to find free
not-
food.
Like fishing,
catching
it can be
up.
boring.
And trying
you know
to
what I mean?
find free food.
But you're out on a
It's
boat.
not like it's a garbage
You're
pail.
fishing. You're out on the boat. You got your son. You got some cool your beers. You give your son a beer for the first time.
Think about this, dude. Think about this.
eating
You're
a fish,
you're
nigga.
pulling up ice. You're pulling up ice, and you set your beers in it, and nature's cooling your beers off.
Okay,
right?
that's kinda
And you
Doesn't
got
make
your
it
kid
that
around
cool.
you.
That's like
You
leaving
got your kid there, and all of a sudden,
Yeah, that's like
all of a
bringing
sudden
ice
on
with
this
you.
6-pound line, you got a 12-pound.
But you don't get to see
You
it.
got a 12.
You don't get to see it.
And all
All you
of a
get is
sudden,
a wiggling
That bitch
string.
comes snapping up out of the hole, and I grab it quick with my gaff.
You're like, oh,
And I pull a gaff is a 3-hooked prong, dude, barbed on
Oh,
it. So I
shit.
catch that motherfucker and I
Yeah.
pull him out of the water like a
Get
fucking
'em.
caveman.
Yeah.
And my son's looking at me dead in the face like a hero that I just provided dinner for
Yeah.
2 nights.
for
Okay.
2 nights.
And if you guys want to
one
get really
fish,
weird with it, that third night we can have fish head fucking soup.
Yeah, motherfucker, that bitch done
Okay.
went bad by the time. No, that fish smelling up the
You
whole
don't-
house.
You're clearly unaware
Nah,
of
hell
refrigeration
no.
processes.
Come
among
on.
the Pike people.
I guarantee is your refrigerator in the garage, nigga? Because otherwise, that bitch gonna smell the shit out of your house, nigga.
You must have forgot. I'm a real estate agent. I got 2 refrigerators.
You could just eat the fish
okay.
in one
Yeah.
night.
Hey, let me look at you dead in the
Oh,
face.
my bad.
I got
Yeah.
1 refrigerator and
Us
a mini
poors.
fridge.
Fuck.
I got 1
What
refrigerator
is this,
and a
the
mini
Great
and my-
Depression? You
and
have
my-
to have one fish 3 nights? Just eat the fish
No, I'm saying
one night.
if you want,
You're a
you can
grown
get 2
man. You
fish
got kids.
fries. You can get 2 fish fries out of 1 pike if
Yeah.
you want. And if you want to get really weird, I said that's why I said you want to get really weird with it. Ain't just the head. You
Yeah.
drop everything in the bucket and you boil it all.
But
Fish head
okay,
fucking soup,
Fishing.
dog.
You all
This
you've
shit
done is
sounds dumb.
defend fishing though. I'm saying going out on ice where people die all the time,
A lot.
just falling through,
Yeah.
and sitting there in the cold, freezing your dick off, and drilling a hole and not getting to see fish and not being on a boat and having like a nice summer thing.
So there's no boat. You just walk out on the ice.
Yeah, and you drill,
just-
and it's like literally like a big fucking
It's an
drill.
auger. You set an auger
It's a
on the
thing
ice
to
and you
do, is all it is. That's all it is. It's a thing to do.
Yeah,
It sucks.
It's a, in my opinion,
I'd rather go duck hunting and shoot a duck in the face.
Yeah,
but then you
I
ruin
would
its
too.
bill,
Yeah.
dog.
Blast some ducks.
Why you want to fuck with a book with a duck's bill, dude?
Wouldn't shoot a male.
Ain't that what you kind of doing with a fish? You hooking it on his
A
face.
fish has
They
an
don't have
enzyme.
feelings, though,
A
right?
Fish, no, they have no nerve feelings. But a fish
think
has an
fishes have
enzyme.
feelings.
A fish has an enzyme that'll actually eat galvanized and pressure laser cut steel. So
Wait,
that
what?
hook that you put in their mouth, you can catch that same fish like 3 weeks later. It might have a little hole still, but that's going to heal. But there's no hook.
Damn, we do too with piercings and
Think
shit.
about it. It closes up.
Damn. So you just pierced the fish?
Just piercing the fish, bro.
You're
Give
welcome.
it a little lip piercing. I'm making its hip. I'm making a motherfucking hip.
Making fish
I'm making
hip.
the fish cool,
If we used
dude.
to, if we still named our podcast, it would be called
Hip
Make a
fish.
hip fish.
Making Hip Fish.
It just got lip piercing like a living hamstrammic. That's just how-
Smoking a cigarette and inhaling the
right.
bubbles in its nose.
Smoking an American Spirit. Yeah,
Yeah.
organic.
Because
Blowing it out his gills. Listening to fucking fish jazz, whatever.
Yeah, smooth fish jazz.
Yeah.
I think, but I will defend the fact that if I can, it's 6:00 at night and it's already dark. You're done ice fishing. You know what I mean? I like to go back out like when I'm really fishing up in like the UP.
Yeah. Really fishing, you just said that. You mean like not ice fishing?
No, I mean like really ice fishing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I don't boat fish, dude.
'Cause
I'm
ice
too
fishing is
busy
just
during the summer to go
waiting.
out on a boat. So when I fish in the wintertime. I can't fish during the summertime.
What?
I have no when. I mean, when we go up to the UP in August.
You don't have to have a boat when you can walk on the water.
hot take.
I got you now. Now I see you.
And anything's possible through Christ.
What's
hot
the
take. Maybe we don't really need to fish like that.
What, with boats or with
saying,
ice?
No,
You think
I'm
the
saying,
ice
if
covers
the
up?
only fishing I can do is ice fishing, then how about I just not fish?
I bet you. I tell you what. I bet you if I got you guys nice and toasty, I took you guys out on the ice with me, I'd make sure.
If you give me toasty,
Oh,
I'll
we'd
do
have fun.
anything.
We'd
We'd
have
have a
fun for
very
sure.
good time.
That's what I'm saying. It's just a thing to do.
It's a thing for me to do
It's not-
alone as well. I do that
See,
like at the end of the
that's-
workday in the wintertime because
Ice
my shit.
fishing?
A lot of times I can be done at.
What is this, Fargo? You're out there in the
Yeah,
middle out there with just all white and your white head,
No, dude. It's,
your pink head.
No, I wear black because black goes against snow. Why? I don't know. I didn't wear white out there. That'd be stupid.
Dude,
No,
what about fly fishing? You ever do that?
I fly fish.
What's
Yeah.
fly fishing?
It's just
It's when you have
dropping a stupid lure in the water with an arch that occasionally makes the touch. You got to be in a fish heavy waters. I don't think it's fun.
I don't know what it is either. I just think it's waders and a weird little
Fish
you
don't
even
taste
need
that
waders.
good
I like fish.
for me to hunt it.
salmon does.
I could put you on something.
Yeah,
I'm telling
put
you,
me on
Daddy.
something too, because I've never been a fish person
Yeah.
either.
I can get you on. I mean,
Do you like salmon, EJ?
It's all right. Like
Salmon's good.
It's not disgusting, but it's
Salmon's
not.
real
I
good.
got you
Salmon's
like
all
a
right.
nice,
If you're not a
I don't-
fish
a
person,
nice
I don't
22 to 25 inch walleye.
what do
and
I?
I
that's
dressed it up the way I'd want to dress it up
Yeah.
and made it a little. Do you guys like hot? Do you like hot?
not
What's
that
You like
much.
hot?
spicy?
What
Not
is,
that much.
oh, like spicy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
If you don't like hot, I'll make one not, and I'll make one hot, and
Dude.
you guys will both be like, "That's one of the best fucking things I ever put."
Tomorrow?
Mm.
No bullshit. No, I don't got time to go and get a fucking walleye
Um,
right now, but I will do it this winter if you want.
So like if I don't like fish, or at least I think I don't like fish,
Mm-hmm.
but salmon is my first step in. I've always liked shrimp and
Have you ever had
lobster and
tilapia?
I
crab,
do salmon.
right?
Tilapia is a
Tilapia.
farm fish.
That's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
Is that the next step?
No, the salmon's a step after tilapia.
Whoa, I'm already into,
You're
like,
already
the
into the game fish,
medium
baby.
barbecue.
You're already into game fish. Tilapia is a
I feel
tilapia is a
like-
farm fish. It was generated by like in the lab.
But you like fish, like fucking.
I like fish.
You like
Dude,
you
I've
like
eaten name a
motherfucker-
fish. That
You
it's
eat
Your ass
impossible.
that
I'll
ate
eat-
it.
dude, I've eaten carp. I've
You
eaten
said
fucking-
piranhas, motherfucker.
I'd love to.
Oh, their
I've heard-
teeth, the
I've heard
marrow out
piranhas.
those teeth.
Dude, piranhas. There's this fucking show I was watching, and this dude was in like fucking Guyana or something. I can't remember. God, I wish I remember where he was.
Ghana?
But they're pulling. No, it wasn't in
Africa?
Africa. It was South America. Is that Guyana? I think it's Guyana in South America.
Let's find out. I have no idea.
It's fucking fruit fly. Got you, bitch.
Yana.
Nope. Guyana.
GUY.
YANA. You were right. Yep. Guyana.
Yeah, South America.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Right by French Guinea and yes.
Guyani.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, that's they go down there, and my man look at piranhas in Guyana.
Piranhas in
Piranhas of Guyana, baby.
So I feel like that's some girls
How about
I grew
time?
up with.
No, just do Guyana piranha.
Piranha Jackson, Guyana Jackson. What?
Guyana piranha.
Jackson goes with any name.
PIR.
Wait, what am I looking up? Piranha?
Guyana piranha. Bam! Look at him. You don't even need to do the PI. Come on now, not Guyana
I'm not.
per.
My bad.
Oh, there it is. Oh no! Oh my goodness, you're a mess.
How you
There it
spell
is, right
piranha?
there. It's coming up right for you, baby.
All right, there you go.
They're giving you the go-to. Look at
This
them.
is it.
Look at
And
those.
what are you saying about them? They're
Anyways,
delicious.
they're this big. They're 15 to 16 inches around, and these dudes, they say it's the best fucking fish ever. But my whole thing is, what concerns me about that is those things eat
Everything.
everything.
Yeah.
They'll eat like
If you're gonna eat a human, you want to eat
they
somebody.
make something. They make something dead and make big things dead and finish it in less than an hour. Big things. Like
Yeah.
there's shit
I
about.
hate
There's
that
talking
shit.
about piranhas that have taken out elephants, and it's like 5 hours later the elephant's gone.
Now that's a not a true story.
Dude, you think about a school piranha that just sit there and eat at this motherfucker for fucking 5 hours. Look at those fucking teeth, dude.
Yeah, I think that totally happened. I think
look at that takes out. Think about that. That's taking out
a piranha. Piranhas come
piranhas.
Yes.
Plural, dude. I said a school.
Yes, I've seen videos of them like just in a bone. But first of all, an elephant would beat the fuck out of 1,000 piranhas.
No, it wouldn't.
Right along podcast. This is what we do. We debate. No,
too little.
It's in the water.
They dominate him, dude. What's he going to stomp around all slow?
How deep is he in the water?
Way too deep. Piranha deep.
Like knee deep.
Well over knee deep. Belly deep. So
his
he can do his belly.
If his dick just gets in the water.
His dick gone.
His dick's gone.
That
First thing.
That's fine. I didn't argue that the dick wouldn't be gone.
And once his dick gone, his butt's going to sink into the water. Bam, his butthole's gone.
His tail gone.
They love the tender spot.
Yeah, you're right.
They like those tender spots. Think about the butthole. You don't think about butthole.
I never do that.
What have I said about you? It's like what we met like
the first
4
thing
years
you
ago?
said to me.
4 years ago.
You don't think enough about the ass.
I looked at you dead in the face and I said, I can tell something about you already.
I've always felt
that. I go, first off, I like you. Second off, you don't think about the butthole enough.
Your eyes are beautiful and scary.
Never once.
This seemed like it was actually a true story. But
no. John just
John's
fucking
just a good
can
liar.
look. He can look you in the eye and just tell you something, and you're like, that might be the truth.
That's why he's a successful real estate agent.
Yeah.
He been selling.
This house does not have cannonball holes.
Yo ass out here selling niggas porter potty.
It's just drafty. It's just drafty.
Like for real, you got to take those piranhas off the TV. I'm getting nervous. Take the piranhas off the TV, man.
Dog, piranhas.
Do you like gefilte fish?
What?
Jewish.
What is it called?
Gefilte. No, you don't want it. It's a style of
Filth
fish. No, what's like the most fishy fish?
Carp. I mean, it's gross.
Like a fish's fish.
What's a fish? Like a fish's fish.
All
would
the fish
probably
like respect this fish.
A bottom feeding carp.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll tell you what. A fish's fish might be an eel, because it's half fish, half snake.
No, they don't respect the eel as
I
as
guarantee they accept the
real.
As soon as those lampreys stab onto their stomachs and suck them
they're
dry,
not a fish.
Time out. People don't respect eels, bro.
Eel's a fish.
It's just a weak ass snake. Water
what's that
snake.
say? What's the first two?
That can shoot thunderbolts
all right, Pikachu.
It's
got a little Pikachu.
swimming Pikachu.
I hope the next L that gets brought up on this is all of Nick's opinions during this podcast.
All right.
Sorry,
Nick take a L every episode.
Look at that moray, dude.
Look
at right there. It says eels fish. That means right it's
here?
a fish. That's a fish's fish.
Come on, G. A eel is badass, bro.
Dude, it's half fish, half snake. It's eel.
You taking an eel or a jellyfish?
I'm not taking no L's.
He's taking an eel on this fucking conversation.
Eel with 2 E's.
I just think they're just fucking stupid, and any shark could beat it. Any shark.
No, it can't.
Yeah.
Dude,
No, the fuck it can't.
An eel can just attach onto a shark's stomach.
A jellyfish could get an eel.
Until that bitch.
Octopus.
And then fucking,
you're talking about electric eels.
Yeah.
Dude. That's an even different game.
Eel,
I'm just talking about a eel.
I choose you.
I choose you.
I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm 41. Is that
You
probably
know what Pokemon is, nigga. You got kids.
I know, yeah, but I don't watch Pokemon.
No,
You didn't never watch.
by the time you had kids,
Dude.
you missed it. Yeah.
I've seen.
Your kids are too young
I
for
watched the
Pokemon.
Pokemon movie. I watched the movie with Ryan Reynolds in it.
I don't like eels.
I seen that with
Get
my
this
boys.
off the thing. I
Huh?
don't like
I
eels.
get the eels off. The eels. I don't like eels. I don't like piranhas.
I like snakes more than I like eels, and snakes are fucking scary.
I don't really. Snakes don't bother me.
You know Bart, the guy whose house we were in, by the way, for the audience.
Shout out to Bart Dangus.
He can't even look at snakes.
He is
Really?
terrified of snakes. Terrified. Like terrified.
Yeah.
It's weird how terrified he is.
Really?
It's like,
Well, he is a Western cat, isn't he?
yeah, because
Something
like
bit him
snakes
as a
are a
kid.
big. Yeah, because so like
Did he get bit as a kid?
maybe I don't know. I
With a
had
rattle.
a rattlesnake. Maybe
He
'cause
was living in
rattlesnakes are out
Arizona.
there.
They gave him a rattle.
Yeah.
Thought he was a snake.
You know how terrifying it is as a
And
kid.
they gave him a rattle in Arizona, and all of a sudden, a ton of baby snakes started coming to him, thinking he was a
Right.
fucking snake.
It's like, nah, it's
he
just a
got stung up.
mariachi band, motherfucker. Chill out. But
played the
snakes,
tambourine ever
the
since.
the poison snakes don't bother me. It'd be the rappy snakes that be
The
scary.
choky out snakes.
Snakes
the choky
don't.
ones. The
Like,
choky ones.
what
yeah.
animal gives you the willies? Nothing.
What animal gives me the willies?
Like I'm talking like the real like you get that little fucking
Centipede.
Centipede, yeah.
word.
A centipede.
I don't
bro.
like the feel. I don't like them, but they're too small, so I don't care.
But
Yeah,
they-
I
them
think,
bitches
dude,
move too fast.
I've looked at dogs dead in the face and been like, that dog will fuck
Yeah.
me up.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's like I got a pretty good sense of dogs. Like,
Damn.
I got a pretty good, and I've seen dogs that I've been like, if I get too close to that dog,
But
dog's
that's
gonna
like
fuck me up.
fear. That's not like the willies.
Daddy, I'm
Like
not.
the willies
telling
are
you.
like fucking.
Oh, like something creeps me
I
out.
guess creepy crawly.
Yeah,
It has to be
yeah.
silverfish.
A silverfish.
Oh, like out in St. Clair Shores, those fucking.
Any moisture basement.
I don't know what a
They look like
Oh,
a
yeah,
mix
yeah, yeah.
between
A
a centipede and a
centipede.
spider.
Yes,
and they
yeah.
have the speed of a spider.
Yeah.
And
it's like a water roach.
Eeriness of a.
EJ, when I saw them run,
like that one. Yeah. That one.
Right there.
Yeah.
dude, that's the one that I've seen right there. And EJ, they're faster than anything you've ever seen.
They're quick.
They'd be like this.
They're quick.
Like
I
right
think
Yeah, those be
they
the
eat,
ones.
I
They
was like,
eat like
no.
mites, so they just stay in places that just have little tiny mites.
This is the real
Dude, I
willies.
can't think of anything that really gives me the name some shit. I guess. I like spiders.
I fuck with spiders too.
I like spiders.
James
I like
Corden.
snakes. James Corden. I don't know. Maybe.
Mice don't do a lot. Mice and rodents do it for a lot
mice
of
don't do.
people.
Rats kind of do.
Yeah, why-
Rats,
why?
maybe
Dude,
not
I
mice.
have a problem with.
I don't know.
Dude, my whole thing. I want rats and chipmunks fucking eradicated.
Okay.
I want them both. I'm not
Why
familiar with what they
chipmunks?
do. I'm not familiar with what they do for the.
I don't know what they do in their
for the
communities.
fucking ecosystem of my backyard, but they are no longer fucking
Probably
welcome.
not much.
I could do.
I have a
without
feeling they're
them.
in my fucking tunneling around my little crawl space area.
I
underneath
could
my
do
main
without
living area.
squirrels.
I think if we're gonna get rid of the chipmunks, we need the squirrels.
See, this is like fucking in World War II. And Germany got like fucking what other country got on board? You know of history.
We could do it without the whites. But
Like
these
he's
are
like, yeah,
Mongolian.
he's over here talking to the Jews. You're like, yeah, but I don't like the Chaldeans. And you're like, all right, fine. We can. They're both not good.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything like that. As a matter of fact, I can't have you guys understand too. I can't have this look and have that shit just kind of brought up willy nilly.
Yeah,
That's
You know what
what-
I'm saying? Like,
You're hilarious, bro.
yeah.
you are.
Chipmunks. I think that those are
They're
cute
so
and
cute.
fucking
I think
innocent.
chipmunks
So
they don't
cute.
look
So
dirty
cute.
at all. They never
They
look
make
wet.
my dog fucking insane.
That's why you want them eradicated.
That's why I need them
Okay,
eradicated.
but squirrels,
He knows for a fact he can't catch
you said
that
rats
squirrel.
too, though, too.
There's a couple of rats. He can handle the rat
But you don't need-
situation.
Rats, even though they're just disgusting, but they're not really doing shit. When
But the
you
thing
see
is,
them.
they're
just
bringers
being
of
a
fucking
rat.
Just being a
disease,
rat.
dude.
Just-
They're
Do they?
bringers. Yeah, dude. They carry a lot of fucking shit. My dog had to have. I had to go and check and make sure. I can't remember what the type of shot he needs to have for rat bites because he got bit the fuck up all over his feet.
Really?
Yeah, because he just destroyed these fucking rats.
Okay.
I'm more
what-
scared of a
fuck rats
raccoon
now.
than a
Oh,
rat.
fuck rats, dude. Yeah, because it bit all up on his feet. Because it was like he was fucking trying to kill it, but so it bit him all up. Then he did kill it. Well, actually, I did more of the.
Is he in therapy still?
Hang on. Jesus Christ, these fucking animals.
All right, so
I love it.
all right, so I want to.
Are we at the point
You
where
were
we're
trying to get off animals, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, are
we
we
gotta
at the-
get
well,
to
I
the
was
point
thinking
where
this was the
people
point
gotta
where-
know who the fuck you even are.
Yeah, man.
My name's John Mahar. I
Middle
am
name?
Paul, like the Pope.
Yeah.
You're a John with an H, which is
I'm
that's
John
like
with
the
an
real
H.
John.
I'm OG John.
I fuck with I
Yeah,
don't the
I'm
John.
The
OG.
J-O-N?
John
I'm an
Doe. That's like
OG
Brian with a Y,
Gaelic.
bro.
It's like
I
Nick with
fucking-
an N-I-K.
Yeah, it's like
Go
kill
back to
yourself.
Scandinavia,
Absolutely.
pussy.
I'm an OG Gaelic John. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That
My name
motherfucker-
means
gay.
John in Welsh. Evan. My name means John.
No shit.
Mm-hmm.
It does. You're 100% right.
Mm-hmm.
You're 100% right.
Yeah.
Welsh is part of United Kingdom, same as Ireland, Southern Ireland.
Yep.
But it's a. I am Cusper Aquarius, January 21st. I'm 41
Okay.
years old.
Yeah.
I have Capricorn, or I might be Capricorn. I know I'm Aquarius and a C word. I don't know what.
Yep.
Can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Aquarius
mean
and,
anything.
And a C word. Cancer,
cop out.
Capricorn, or cop out.
When's your birthday?
121.
121.
Mm-hmm. January 21st.
Yeah. So break them down, Nick. What's that mean?
That means nothing.
Yeah, no, exactly.
It doesn't mean
Exactly. I'm
anything.
an enigma, bro.
I'm a Cancer, bro.
For
So
real?
watch out.
When's your birthday?
I'm real creative.
When's your birthday?
July 1st.
Then I'm not a Cancer. I'm probably the other C word.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing gonna cuss up with.
You know what that was like as a kid, finding out everybody had a cool name? Sagittarius.
You're Cancer.
Fucking I was like,
Libra. Libra's not cool.
What am I? A Cancer? What?
You gonna die, nigga?
Yeah, like when
So,
grandma died.
all right,
Fuck. That took my uncle.
what's up?
And then I'm a
Fun
crank.
fact.
I am,
What else? Come on, give us some more fun facts.
Fun facts. I am from a small town in southwest Michigan, town called Dowagiac.
Yep.
And I
Shout out to Dowagiac.
yeah.
I fuck with Dowagiac.
Yeah.
Is
A
that
town
a
called
Native
Dowagiac.
American name?
That's
Yeah.
West Side.
Mm-hmm. It is
That's where you get your.
It's like
You're in-
everything over there is Flint.
a lot of the area where there's like Flint until you get to like
the Wajak, fucking Water Volete, fucking
Covert.
That's
You
just
push
like
all the way to Benton Harbor.
Ben Harbor, South Haven, all of that shit over there.
It's
Like
I
it's
don't know
like
any of these places.
this is like West Side. This
That's
is like
'cause
right before you
that's
get
Chicago. Then.
It's
Yeah,
right before you get into Indiana.
It was Chicago was a quarter of the distance Detroit was to me. Like I could get to Chicago in about 80 minutes.
That's crazy.
I could get to Detroit in 3 hours.
Yeah.
So it was like we used to cruise into East Chicago and just
Shout out to East Chicago.
dude,
That's
just
Indiana.
Cruise in, get what we got.
You also used to
cruise
be a
back
pirate, right, in Lake Michigan?
out. I was like Michigan pirate.
No, John knows a lot
sorry.
about pirates. He was telling me one day.
No,
we,
dude, I
we
love
can
pirates. I love
Oh,
pirates.
dude, I'm fascinated with that.
Yeah, dude, I
Someone,
like
Diego was
Wait,
telling
you're
me.
being serious.
Yeah, I like pirates.
No, yeah, he knows a lot about.
I wouldn't say I know a lot. I just read some books.
What's
I
the
wanna
most
read some
recent
books.
pirate?
The most recent
The more
pirates.
recent pirate that's like happened.
Edward
it's
Snowden.
like off the coast of Africa near Somalia.
Like near like in the 2000s.
Yes.
Fuck those are
Yeah.
thieves. I'm talking pirates, like
Dude,
Halloween
these motherfuckers
pirates.
talking
board
about
big.
pirates.
They board big boats.
Just 'cause you
off
steal
the
something
boats
you looking
and
for
get
a
the
motherfucker
shit
with
off
a
them
with a
boats.
parrot on his fucking shoulder.
Yes.
and fucking like "Arr."
You don't gotta say
right,
R.
me
You
might
want to know what's
this-
really they call it the golden age of piracy, which was really the only age of piracy, was about, I'd say, less than a decade.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So the golden age
The
of
Royal-
piracy
the
was
Royal
like
Navy.
2007.
When you're in terms of
Honestly,
stealing
it
shit
was
on the water,
16
that's what that means, right?
it was-
Stealing shit on the water.
Pretty much.
That's
piracy.
what you mean.
Yeah, essentially.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
It's like
Are there air
it's like
pirates?
maritime. I can't remember. What the
That's
fuck it was.
hijacking.
Maritime something or other. I can't remember. And it's like I don't know. I'm not like I don't have a fucking degree in piracy, but I fucking read a couple books and
Yeah.
And
I'm just. What did you mean by like that was a golden age?
the
Like,
golden age of piracy was like it was a 9-year span.
you
It
sure
was-
they weren't talking about like bootlegging, like Rush Hour 2?
No, this is no.
Right, they was on Pirate Bay.
No.
Download
Honestly, the
movies.
most recent was Napster.
Right.
That was recent piracy.
Thinking about LimeWire.
Bear share.
I think, God damn, I remember all those. But the thing is, I was also like too old by that point to even know how to do any of that shit. Like all those Napster, not as much. I was in college when Napster came out. I remember my boy was like, "Dude, I got every porno ever made." I was like, "What?" And he was like, "I got every porno ever made." And I go, "How is that even possible?" He goes, "Napster." What the fuck is Napster? He takes me to his house and he shows me, and I was just like, "You have every porno."
It's
He
like
had
even the
external
shit
hard
you don't
drives. I'd
want.
never seen an external hard drive. He had an external hard drive of just pornography. This is Jenna Jameson's first. And I was like, fucking sweet.
It's like a rookie card. It's a rookie
I
card.
wonder what he did with that. I mean, does that shit stay with you? Or did you like
Probably
burn
got
that
it
eventually?
signed at a convention.
You burnt it.
Does Napster,
Yeah.
does Napster
Signed
even
an
exist?
external hard drive.
Fucking slob.
Yeah. Gross. Is Napster still a thing? Wow, dude.
Napster is still, the website it still exists. It got
Go to
juice.
blockbuster.com. I just want to see if it just like I would laugh so hard if it was just like we're not a thing no more.
It's
not
and
even
who
like-
has to keep that website up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, isn't there still the last
It's gonna be
Blockbuster?
like the history.
Oh. We're tied in with Dish now. Dish
this is
bought us
sad.
up.
Corporate
You like
America.
Blockbuster? Come on. Come see Dish. It's another dying fucking concept.
Yeah.
Was
We're
the-
dying too.
Was Circuit City around?
Yeah.
You're not that younger. You're much younger than me, but
I remember
it
Circuit
might have been
City.
dead.
I
Big
remember
old
Circuit City.
red
I had
ball.
homies that worked at Circuit City.
Yeah.
Wannabe Radio Shack.
I worked at Sears.
No,
When I was
Wannabe
in
Best
school.
Buy.
Sears is still holding on, kind of like they.
Sears is
they-
everything.
Well,
though.
you should hope, man. That's fucking Chicago's finest right there.
Fuck
out
Sears.
there.
They once they change, it's always gonna be Sears Tower.
Always.
Always.
Speaking of
always.
Willie's, I get Willie's when I went up there.
That's what
Really?
gives me
Yeah.
Willie's. Heights
Willie's-
will
the
give me
Willis
Willie's.
Tower?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Willie's Tower.
Willie's Tower.
The Willie's Tower.
It's called the Willis Tower.
It's called
now.
the Willis Tower.
Yeah.
No
We just
way.
renamed it. We just renamed it the Willie's Tower.
It's not
because
the
it gives
Sears
me
Tower?
Willies.
Nah,
That's
it
like
hasn't been
a
Sears
tourist
Tower.
thing.
It hasn't been Sears Towers since like
Couple,
2000.
yeah.
it's
How
been
do you
a while.
sell?
20
How do you
years.
imagine
It's been a
flipping a
minute.
skyscraper?
Dude, that's a fucking.
Let me tell you about the
$100 million deal.
79th floor on this place in Magna.
Yeah. All right, listen. What we got in mind here? We're gonna put out a glass walkway.
Yeah.
Okay. People are
ever
gonna
think
flip the
about-
fuck out.
You got to
So-
keep 9/11 in mind at all times.
So how do people? So how
Dude,
do
they evacuated Sears Tower fast as fuck
Oh,
after
9/11.
9/11.
Oh, I
My
bet.
dad,
Yeah.
my dad
Really?
goes. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember my pops said something. He was like, he goes, Sears Tower. He goes, because people started to work regular time. It was a Tuesday, and
I
people were
remember
just
that.
going to work regular time.
Mhm.
And in New York, it's always a little bit slower for drawing, but in Chicago, motherfuckers are at work at 7.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, those motherfuckers in Sears Tower, they saw that first plane at the tower. He goes, you could just see the
Ferris
fucking
Bueller's Day Off, baby.
people
All the
just
lights.
getting the fuck
I
out of
remember.
the-
I was in 5th grade. I remember everyone was like, "They're coming for the Sears
Oh, that
Tower
was the
next."
first thing I thought.
Mm.
I thought that was like,
I
why
didn't even
wouldn't
get
they?
to have that thought.
Why wouldn't they?
It's like they're coming for the Joe Louis fist. Oh no!
I think
They're gonna come for the.
They're gonna take down the Silver Dome.
And the city of Detroit is like, we're gonna do that.
we got you.
It's
Just give
like-
us a decade. No, I remember thinking. I thought that they'd hit. There's a nuclear power plant over where I live. I thought that might be targeted where I grew up, called Cook Power Plant. It's all nuclear.
Yeah.
I thought they're gonna hit like the Dow with a chemical place in Midland, and that's 20 miles from where I was
How old
living
were
at the
you?
time. 20. I was 21 when 9/11 happened. I was 21. I sat on my couch and did bong rips all day.
Thinking about joining the military, but you never
A
did.
bunch of my
did you?
boys did.
You're a full.
I
10
never
years
once.
old.
No,
Never
dude, I
did.
was medically ineligible for fucking military.
Is that what you told yourself?
No, but plenty of folks tell me, bro.
You could have saved a lot of lives, John.
Dude, when you're as dynamic as I am, you come in contact with a lot of different military personnel that try to recruit you into their rank. No, I had fucking torn up. My knees were shit, and I was fat. I was always torn to shit and fat, so I couldn't play in the
So
military.
what? So were you doing comedy or real estate first?
I did comedy before I did real estate. I got into real estate because my brother got into real estate, and he was having a lot of success, and I was like, I fucking can do that.
What were you doing for work when you started comedy?
I worked for an insurance company. I also did some roofing and shit.
I hate this question, but like I really do. I don't know this about you at all. How did you start doing comedy?
I was old, dude. Twitter.
Twitter?
Twitter.
What do you
I
mean?
got on in 2012. I got on Twitter, and I started.
I don't know. That's so
I
funny.
know it sounds
2012,
ridiculous.
I'm not
I
on Twitter
got
now,
on Twitter.
2012, I downloaded Twitter on my phone, and I opened it up, and there's a couple cats on there that are basically doing one-liners that I saw, because I just was like, I had a bunch of different jokes and shit that I'd kind of like thought about, and I just started rapid firing jokes on Twitter to the point where by 2018, I had 30,000 tweets, and so I had I was like, dude, I got a shitload of fucking material.
Yeah.
And so I started combing through that, because at that point you could download all of your tweets out into an Excel spreadsheet, and you could size it however you wanted. I literally just printed it out and brought up all the jokes as a single line. If it was 140 characters, there's no fat on those fucking jokes. I got rid of all the ones that were replies or someone who was having a conversation with someone else.
still
at
got
that
'em?
point.
This nigga was
yeah, I
Noah
can still
Chat
access
before
it.
he.
I can still
I want to see
access
it,
it.
man. Yeah.
And did all that and had it down in front of me. I just started kind of writing some stuff down, and then I kind of was like, all that already got reaction. Like I already got a reaction at all that, because I went from like.
But like,
having like
what made
I
you
had
get
no
on
followers.
stage though? Like,
No,
from,
I'll get there.
Okay.
I got I went from no followers like at all on Twitter to having like 3,500 in a real quick amount of time. And I was like, oh shit. And over time, I ended up downloading all that shit. But before that, once I started getting successful on Twitter, it was in 2013. I Googled comedy open mic, and Ridley's popped up. It was the only one I could think of that was around at the time.
It's like the 7th time somebody said that on this podcast.
It was it. That was the only, because the thing is, no one advertises open mics. You know what I mean? Which is probably a good thing. You know what I mean? If you start advertising open mics like real, that's why you got to get invited to these certain comedy groups or whatever. Because you could have real fucking problems. Like Kansas City, it's like they advertise the fuck out of it. And they got people out there like blowing balloons up and popping them and walking off stage. You know, well, that's fucking cool. That was fucking sick. So I'm not getting back.
Great bit.
And I, where was I?
Kansas.
Oh, so I saw the comedy open mic thing for Ridley's, and I went and did it. And that night, it was Mike Jeter,
Yeah.
who had just started doing comedy.
Shout out Mike Jeter.
Mike
Let's get
Jeter,
him
my
on.
man.
We should.
Jeff Horst,
Yeah.
Esther,
Uh huh. Is it Kevin Hart?
Kevin Bart Dangus. Who else was there that night? Lloyd Digg.
Yeah.
And I mean, people who were like ended up being like, I didn't realize at the time, but those people were
Yeah.
like really starting to get
Ended up
a
doing
little bit of a
something
name.
comedy.
And I was like, I went up on Ridley's that night and I did really, really well.
Fuck
and
yeah.
like my first night out, but the thing is too is I did music for a long time, so I was kind of used to being in front of a crowd.
you were a
and
sing-song comedian.
Yeah, and I did.
You did songs?
No, not for comedy. I've never done comedy songs.
Did
But
dance?
Every comedian is a trash musician.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
danced?
I'm an amazing singer, so I don't know. What
Is that was your thing?
about. I sang, yeah.
You sang?
Mhm.
Like
Really?
you told a joke and
What
then you
kinda-
popped balloons?
I like blues, man.
Can
I
we
like
get-
I
can
was
we
a
get
metal
you to
guy.
sing
Oh, he
on
can
here?
fucking sing though.
Mm-mm.
He can belt it.
Mm-mm.
No, you don't
I
just
can't
make
sing.
somebody
We
sing.
can't
That's
just
like
sing.
that's
No, I'm
like
not gonna
telling us
sing on
to.
spot. No,
Sing,
I'm not gonna do that.
I'm gonna come on, sing.
I
what
done
if-
a
what if I-
bad thing.
What if I?
Cut my brother.
It's mine's more like cut my life into pieces.
Yeah.
This is my retort.
No, you get to see John fucking belting out something out that diaphragm.
Yeah, no,
Come
I
on.
like, but the thing is, that's what. So I did comedy that night. And I had a lot. I loved the reaction.
Yeah.
And I talked to more people. I was like, how do I get? And I talked to Lloyd Digg, and I go, how do I get involved in more open mics? So they're more than just this one. He goes, yeah, dude, this is the first one. It was Wednesday night. This is the first one of the week. He goes, we do them because there wasn't one Monday and Tuesday. One
Was
at that time.
MCN a thing?
No.
MCN wasn't a thing yet, huh?
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Michigan
And then-
Comics
Mich-
Network.
yep,
And
thanks.
but that literally came out like right after that because I got added to that right away, and I was like, oh shit, okay. And then not long after that, like I met a bunch of people that are still doing it. A lot of people that aren't doing it anymore. But I'm kind of the dude that's not doing it anymore. I barely ever get out to mics and shit.
Yeah.
You know, but that's my plan eventually is to get back and
You will.
draw up a nice set and do it.
Well, I'm
Yeah, man.
I'm always interested.
Dude, I've had like really good compliments about my shit, and I've had like laughs from
No,
very
John,
fucking.
you're fucking hilarious.
It's like I really wanted to make an effort at doing. saying
You're
I put an
doing the
effort
right
into doing it.
thing by fucking enjoying
Think
your
about
kid.
it. 48 though. My boy would be 18.
If you don't want to, like, you know.
My
Actually,
thing-
I'll probably be 50. I think
Either
I'd
you're
be about
selfish
50.
enough to not be with your kid and not focus on your job, or you're not, and you're a good person. You're doing the right
that's
thing.
what-
Not
that's
like
what I wanna
Diego.
know.
Diego's he abandons his wife.
No.
Diego
They have an
Antanasio,
arrangement. They have an
everybody,
arrangement.
Detroit local
The
comedian.
thing is,
A
too,
wife
is
abandoned
before
her.
I was doing comedy, before I'd ever done comedy, I had 3 kids. You know what I mean?
We don't talk to them though anymore.
No, yeah, no. So I got a new 3 now, and those other ones are just
Yeah.
gone. I had. So it was
Three's
like I
gone.
came into comedy already with kids. It wasn't like I could just stop doing what I was doing and go on the road. And that's the thing too is I've had opportunities to like go and do cool shows, and I can't. You just can't.
So that's what I want to know, because like with people like yourself, and we just had Dan Wallach on last week, or people who are kind of like got a real ass career, like a career not worth leaving for comedy. Like so then what is your like ultimate
I'm a
goal for doing comedy, or do you even have a
Yeah,
goal,
my
or
goal,
you just
like,
I just want to just
What,
do
it's
it?
not even necessarily a goal. I mean, my whole thing with goals is I am very short-sighted.
Sure.
You know what I mean? I want to plan for a future of some sort, but my whole thing is, when's my next note? What's my next nut? When am I going to make enough money to cover my next everything? When am I going to do this to do this? When am I going to do this? And that's how I think. I think in a lot shorter moves. And the thing is too is like in my line of work, there's a chance I start working with somebody, that person might not get me paid for over a year. You know what I mean? So that's all.
But that one time they pay you, it could be like fucking.
That could be huge. It could be little.
Yeah.
That's insignificant. I just got to make sure my
made
whole
like
thing is collecting people.
$80,000 off this one.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. That'd be cool. $80,000 off one cat. Yeah, I'll do that. But shit, I'd work for a year for that dude for free if he's gonna give me $80,000 at the end of it. No, I wouldn't.
It could just be you knowing that you're funny and good, and so you're like, I can always come back to it.
Kinda.
Or all you wanted was to try it for a little bit, and you found out I am funny, and you got that with you. You got
Yeah.
that.
Well,
It's
no,
like
I think
just
that-
making a few good paintings. You're like, but I did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a few good songs. Either.
That's
you,
a
you
yeah,
know what I'm
really,
saying?
I
You got a
know.
few ones
really
that you're
good
proud
point,
of.
dude. That's a very. I mean,
That
because I
is.
have had that feeling where
I don't
there's
mean
been
to
times
be a
that I've
therapist,
killed.
but
Yeah, no. But there's been times that I've killed and just been like, there's no way I'm ever gonna be better than that.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like I've had that feeling, and the thing is, too, but then I've also killed another time, and it felt totally different.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm never. I think there's a degree, like there's shades of kill, to where you'll have different. You know what I'm saying? Where you'll get different feelings
Yeah.
after, like
That's
you'll be
true.
like that shit hit tight, and I've killed and come off the stage and been like, I fucked up so much shit.
Yeah.
That's true.
I've muscled my way
There's
through it
some
because I was
places.
able to be witty.
There's like an
You know,
energy.
There's some places I've done it, and I'm just like, I killed here. And it's like, of course I'm gonna kill you.
Lansing. For
Like
some
what-
reason, I was a fucking monster in Lansing, and it was the weirdest thing. And then the majority of those guys started hating me. Not the newer guys, but the older.
Yeah.
Because I got to the point where I was like, I was getting on shows and I couldn't go. I ended up,
Your
so I
Larry
stopped.
Nasser material was hilarious.
Yeah, I did a lot of Nasser friendly stuff. You're right.
Trixie's
I
is
do
like
very
that for me. If I ever kill at Trixie's, I'm just like, I don't care.
Shut up, Connor.
Yeah, it's just like, of course.
No, I love that we have comics that listen and laugh at each other.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know.
But the thing is, for me, what I always feel is I feel like I need to come up with a better joke than I got because I want to make you guys laugh.
Yeah,
Because I
the
do
best.
it so infrequently.
Making,
You know what I mean? But you know who, like, I just like, there's certain laughs that I get. Like hearing Blaine laugh because he has a very, like, little kid. Getting that, like, I'm just like, Blaine, I like that.
I've never heard that.
Alex has a quick, ha!
Yeah.
You know, and
Blaine Hill, Alec Bozanovic.
yeah, Blaine Hill and Alex Bozanovic, Papa Shango. He's my podcast partner at the Burt Selleck podcast.
Yeah, check that out. Check out the Birds out. They're fucking
I
hilarious.
listen to that shit religious.
Yeah. Well, you are. Dude.
Oh,
You're one
which
of our
by the
listeners.
way, I got a bone because I was talking to Alex about this because motherfuckers was giving way too much smoke to the Chicago deep dish pizza.
Oh, fuck
And
a deep dish, dude.
Dude, fuck you. This is if there is a city that has the worst overall pizza, it is Detroit.
Whoa.
They built
Just
a
stop.
stadium on the worst pizza in America. The Little
tastiest
Caesars
pizza that you can feed
You
a
mean
family
the
of
extra
five.
most bestest?
The extra most
$5.
bestest
If your
pizza.
pizza costs $5, that shit ass, bro.
You must not be getting the extra
Dog,
pepperoni.
that
one.
shit. Come on, G.
Honestly,
that shit tastes
It's
like
the best $5 pizza.
It's
you
the
can buy.
best. It's the quintessential.
It's the best $5 pizza. You can
$5
buy.
pizza you will ever hear of, dude. The motherfucker's been $5 for a decade.
And like I said, and
Plus.
you can hear
It
that they
hits
not
the
saying
spot,
shit
though.
because it's the only
But
one.
okay, that's okay. You
It's
telling me you
a
don't fuck with Jets?
cheapskate pizza.
You're not gonna fuck with
Jets
Jets?
is all right, but Jets will be.
What do you know about Benito's,
the
dog?
99,000th best pizza?
If I want
in
lasagna
Chicago.
without noodles, I make lasagna
It's not
without noodles.
lasagna.
It's lasagna without noodles.
No,
is
it's
what
not.
it is.
It's,
That's all.
it's,
a
it's
big ass
pie.
It's a big ass bucket of sauce.
It's pie.
It's a big ass bucket of
Order a
sauce.
Little Caesars
It's
right
a
now.
pie.
I'm so angry.
You ever had a deep dish from Little Caesars?
I don't really have an opinion
Tastes
like that.
like shit.
I don't like the Chicago pizza though. That shit
Doesn't
sucks.
it?
Chicago
No.
pizza
Yes,
sucks
it-
thick
no.
though, right?
Chicago
I mean,
pizza is fucking
Buddy's
terrible.
pizza.
Nick, you just
You had Buddy's?
Buddy's is the only pizza fucking with anything out there. I just had Buddy's last
Because
night.
it's like Chicago with the sauce on the top, which is
Because
kind of
it-
annoying if we're being honest.
But-
Let's be honest.
I'm not. I
Chicago
think we
pizza.
should get off this subject before I get the fuck up out of here.
No,
Yeah, okay.
no. Let's
I've
talk
had
about
tons-
it.
No,
I've
no, no.
had
What did you
tons
say in
of
the
Chicago
podcast that
pizza.
offended you? I'm out of the loop.
Basically, we said that it's fucking
You said it's
Chicago
disgusting.
pizza is it's just we did multiply and said it was disgusting, but I
And
also
what is
said
Chicago
it's
pizza like?
lasagna without
Exactly.
noodles. It's like
It's
a pie.
not lasagna.
It's this big ass crust. Okay, it's
It's
lasagna
a
with
pie.
crust.
It's a pie.
Like
So
Jets?
you gotta. No, listen to me. It's
a
Nick.
bucket.
So it's not a fucking dog. It's not a bucket. It's a
Explain
pie.
what it's put in.
So you got the
Explain what it's
crust,
put in.
Yeah.
and then they put the toppings on top of that crust, just like a fucking pie.
But it's
No,
thicker.
It's just a little
Like-
bit thicker. There's just cheese, it's sauce, it's sausage, it's pepperoni.
Yeah.
All that shit is in the middle instead of on the fucking top.
So on
with
top it's a
with
crust too?
Yeah, because out here, what's a deep
No, on
dish
top it's
pizza?
not a crust too. On top is just all this
That's
dumbass
just
shit
the
It's
and
just
then
fucking-
sauce on the
boiled
top.
up into a middle of this lasagna without fucking
Dog, look at
cheese.
this shit.
without
So
noodles.
so
That's just a fucking stromboli or whatever.
It's
the
not a
fuck it's called.
fucking
a
stromboli.
stromboli.
There's more bread.
Right?
There's-
Isn't that
it's
just
basically
a
a
No,
stromboli.
no, it's not. A stromboli got more bread.
a
than
meat
it got
pie.
Pizza.
It's like a
It's
It's a
pizza
burrito.
pie.
It's like a burrito.
pizza
think of
pie.
think about you know those donuts that Polish people put out. Those
Fuck
punch keys.
Punch keys.
Fuck
Yeah.
you. No,
It's like a pizza
no,
punch key.
Hold
Yeah.
on.
You
Hold
put
on.
all the good stuff in the middle?
Yeah, basically.
Fuck off.
What are they gonna show? That's
and
it.
then they
That's
put
dude. That's a
sauce-
perfect dude. They just showed you
You know what that does?
Whoa.
that one right. Dude, yeah, it's pretty
Come on,
legit.
G. This
No,
shit
But that's
it
not
is
fair.
good.
You
It
can't
is
just go by the picture. Let's stick
fire.
to the arguments.
Hell no. This shit is fire. This is the most fire pizza. Come on, G. Look at
Yeah.
G. Dude, if y'all can see this shit, man, like
Little Caesars.
John just
a little bit better.
kind of
That-
wiggled in his dick a little bit, bro.
that
I could see it in your
looks
face.
It's not fair though. We're looking
gross.
I mean, you can look up any pizza. Domino's sucks
I just
ass.
said Chicago deep dish pizza. I didn't pull up the perfect pizza.
Look up Detroit pizza.
Look up Detroit.
It's not gonna look as
It's
good.
not
I already
gonna-
know. Fuck.
Why'd
Right
you
after
do
I
this?
said it, I'm like,
Just do Detroit
what
pizza.
did I tempt them?
No, wait. Do Chicago pizza first. Let's see what Chicago pizza comes up with instead of deep dish.
Yeah, you're fucking
Well, we were talking about deep dish, so I
You were
brought
talking
up
about
fucking
deep
deep
dish.
dish.
Oh,
interrogating the
What
witness
comes
on
up.
same
apparently.
shit.
All
right, show Detroit
More
pizza.
delicious pizzas
Show
came
Detroit.
up.
Detroit.
Now let's pull up Detroit and watch.
What is all that? What is it? A tomato pie? What's all that
Detroit
red?
pizza. Oh, look
Oh,
at
look at this burnt ass crust right
Oh,
here.
it looks phenomenal.
Dog,
You
come
see how
on.
you see how our pepperonis have their own little lily
You see how your
pad
pepperonis
pool?
look exactly like everybody else pepperoni? Fuck out of here, dog. This
Dude, our corners, nobody can.
this
fuck
is
with our
garlic
corners.
bread,
Look at our
Can't
bro.
fuck
corners.
with the orange.
This
Can't
is
fuck with
garlic bread with pepperoni. This is fucking garlic
That's
bread.
one
Look
that
at
one
this.
picture
Look
at
at
the
This is garlic
side.
bread.
Oh, that looks so good.
You found one with overly thick crust. Yours is
that,
all
yours-
of them look
that,
like
that
this.
one that your fingers on right now. That's like the Buddies ones.
Yeah,
That's
buddies
quality.
is
That
delicious.
one underneath that one's like Jets down there a little bit.
Look at
Down
all these
one.
black ass crusts. Look at all
Just
these. Look at, come
perfectly.
on, G. This cancer ass crust, dog. Come on, G. How do you
Look
char?
at look at that. You see it.
This
You
one
see what I'm
this one look
seeing.
fire. This one right here.
No, and the one to the left of it.
Yeah,
Phenomenal.
they-
All right,
These
now
look
we're
fine.
on a podcast. So let's remember that for a second. Hold
All
on.
right.
We were just
Yeah,
pointing
my
at
bad.
pizzas
Right.
like
You're
for a
right.
second.
Square
Look
ass
at that
There
one.
should be a camera behind us at this.
My bad. No,
Yeah,
well,
that's not a bad idea,
well,
dude.
hey, you know it's crazy. So if you watching a live stream, this is why you should watch the YouTube
can
live
see that.
stream, because if you watch the live stream, you can see that we got it pulled. Well, we did have it pulled up, but you see that
Yeah.
What would I do with
it's
that?
pulled
I
up.
like that. It's pulled up.
Yeah, it's
That's
pulled
amazing. What would I?
Where would we be without you?
I'd be in fucking
Come
the
on, G.
cave without
We've
you.
been,
Where would
we've
you be
been,
without
we've been
you?
thinking about this, and then you just pull it right the fuck back down, just
look
like
at
that.
you.
Come
Put it-
on, stop playing. Stop playing, nigga.
I think we should do the wave.
It's the Ride Along podcast with 2 A's,
I
nigga.
want to hear it's so funny if my pop, when you guys brought up the wave, my pops has never stood up for the wave.
Really?
That fucking thing rolls by. He's like,
Dude, one time I was at the Michigan game at the Big House. I think the first time I was ever there, and I was with my dad. And we never bought tickets. If I went somewhere with my dad, we would never buy tickets anywhere. We'd go show up and buy them.
Find them, scalp them.
if we could. Yeah. And we were there, and there was on the board it had. Or on the screen, it had key play, and it had jingling keys, and all these like young kids pulled out their keys and started jingling them. I was like, "Dad, can I get your keys to do it?" And I'll never forget. He goes like this: "Only dorks do that." And now I kind of still think that, like when I see somebody jingling their
100%,
keys,
yeah,
I'm just
dude.
kind of like,
yeah.
"Thanks, Dad."
That's why I'll never use an electric razor.
Yeah,
I didn't
Really?
fuck no, dude. I can't. My
you're just 30 minutes late everywhere.
yeah, exactly. My mom, I was shaving the first time and I cut myself and it was bleeding or whatever. And my dad was just like, it happens. And my mom was like, we'll get him an electric razor. He goes, he's not using an electric razor. He'll shave with a Bic.
Damn, the mom.
And mom goes, we'll get him an electric razor. And my dad said, we're not. She goes, my brothers and my dad all had, and he goes, because they're all faggots.
No.
And my mom just goes, oh, and he goes, you can shave with a razor.
So,
like,
dude,
Jesus.
Mahar's in the mirror every fucking 3 nights a week with a one razor, just like this. You're not a faggot.
You're not a faggot.
Dude, hey,
You're
that's
not
the
a
reason I don't wear Gap.
Your dad said Gap was for gays.
said-
Gay and proud.
Game pro-
I never wore Gap.
Whoa.
You know what's wild is
That's
I was
sad.
gonna bring that up
That's sad.
as something on the It is sad.
Yeah.
I was gonna bring that up. It's like
Got
what
good
is
deals.
something that like you were irrationally taught as a kid
Yeah.
that stuck with you.
Gay and
so
proud, huh?
so Gap was one of them. I never wear Gap because I was told at a young age it just meant gay and proud. So I just never fucked with it ever again. And now I don't like it enough to be like, oh,
Well, the
I
thing
know
is,
I know it
you
doesn't
missed
mean
out
that.
on,
but
you
it's
missed out
like-
on a nice decade of denim that Gap
Yeah.
provided. They had
Gap-
some bomb
Gap-
ass
they have
jeans
great
for a
clothes.
minute, dog.
They have
whole
great
decade.
clothes.
Then I outgrew them.
And then another one was they told me that
Who does they?
Taco
School?
they
Your
my,
friends?
They,
my
don't matter.
sister I think
Don't
it was
matter.
my sister or my mom or somebody
They.
and they told me that
They.
Taco Bell had roach eggs in they meat.
You still can't fuck with Taco Bell?
I haven't had
And they
Taco
meat?
Bell since, nigga.
No shit.
Like second grade.
wow.
I never had. I don't
That's,
eat.
yeah,
I don't
that's the
eat
type of
fast
shit. It's a
food.
sister thing. Your
Yeah,
sister fucked
kinda.
with you. On the, yeah.
She
Like-
hypnotized you.
Like
Yeah.
I
No,
like,
dude, my sisters have said shit that's stuck with me. For
I
real.
ate, yeah, I ate fast food for a long fucking time, but I never touched Taco Bell just because of that.
Yeah,
Because
I
my
hear
sister
you.
told me that at a young age, and I just
Yeah.
never fucked
I
with it.
don't fuck with Taco Bell so much anymore because I remember a taco there was 59 cents. And now like a 3 taco meal is $8. And I was like, nah,
Dude,
man.
everybody should tell their kids, be like,
Nah.
yo, Oh, you want McDonald's? Oh, no, they have cockroaches in the fridge. 'Cause, dude, I remember one time, I live across from a Target now. The same Target that I'm talking about in this story. I wanted to go to Target with my mom for some reason. As a kid, I was like, let's go to Target, because that was like the only store I knew that had toys or whatever. And she was like, oh, they got broke. She would like freak when they'd be like, oh, they got broken into last night. Can't do it. And I remember her saying that shit. I'm like, whoa, that's crazy.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
You just believe that stupid
like,
shit.
Just stop you from going there ever in life.
Oh, yeah, dude, it was fucking violent. I'm not going to Target.
You ever think about
Target's on its back? Fucking Target on its back. Well, yeah, you fucking name a place Target, that's what it turns into.
Exactly.
Damn right, waiting to happen.
Yeah, dude. That's what happened with, like, I remember going to this place called Lincoln Road Town and Country Mall. And I sorry about that. I remember the first time I was going to Town and Country Mall, we were walking up to it, and I was like, this place is going to be huge. It's a town and a country.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just the city. It's the country outside.
Dumb
of
as
it.
shit.
It's the country
It's the most
outside.
little kid shit.
And so we walk in this Town and Country Mall, and it's like an outlet mall.
It's like a
at
town.
best.
It's
It's
right.
and I'm looking around.
It's
I'm
more of
just
a town and not a country.
yeah, it's not even. It's like more of a condo.
You thought you could see a whole country.
I thought it was going to be because my mom used to say, we're going into town or we're going out in the country. I
Yeah.
was like, this motherfucker's got both.
There's only two of them.
This motherfucker's got both. So,
I never heard anything other than the town, the country, and the forest.
The woods. We didn't have forests. We had the woods.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Village.
we just had the woods.
The woods.
The
The
woods.
woods.
Going on in the woods.
We call it the woods.
Fuck with the woods.
is a bunch
Okay,
of wood.
this is a question I had on our way to New York. Would you rather be stranded in the woods or the desert?
The woods.
Forest. Really? No, I just thought it was acting like it was a different thing. The woods or the desert?
The woods.
The woods.
I'd rather
Oh,
be in the
1,000%.
desert.
What are you, nuts?
Daddy, you need water. And you need water within
Water?
48 hours or you're dead.
Yeah, but
You don't like...
shit can hide in the woods.
Yeah,
bro.
I can hide in the woods.
The
You're gonna
desert.
hide.
Yeah.
You're gonna never be found
Nigga,
again.
if
I
a-
can-
if
I
a-
can
if
hide
a
in the woods.
Coyote
I
come
can-
for your ass, nigga. It's over with.
Coyotes in the desert too, bro. You ever
That's
seen
what I'm saying. The coyote in the desert is
You
is
see
You
him
gonna
coming.
ride them home?
You see him coming.
Yeah, you where you hiding? Behind
Bro,
a cactus?
that's the least of your worries though in the desert.
Dehydration is your worry in the desert, homie.
I guess the argument is how many miles are you in to whatever.
Well, you're not going to know. You're
Is there a
stranded.
survival?
Yeah. I guess.
What is it?
I
You got
guess,
poison ivy?
Oh, I got eczema. We'll talk about
word.
that.
I guess that's.
Oh, I'm sorry, psoriasis. I forgot what I had.
Cirrhosis. It's a liver
You got
thing.
hand herpes.
Psoriasis.
Let me look
But
at. Let me get taste.
I
Let me
guess
get taste of that impetigo.
It's not that
dog.
hard of a.
Okay.
Let me get
I'm
taste of
embarrassed about it. Don't talk about it.
I'm going to talk about it all night now.
I wanted to talk more about the forest and the desert, but
I think that if you choose a desert, you're not going to make it as long as even if you choose the forest.
I was in the
Or the
desert one
woods.
time and I got psoriasis. No, dude, the desert is. Are you serious, EJ?
can't-
What do you
have
mean?
you been to
What-
the desert?
There's
would
no
be
food.
more-
What are you gonna eat? A scorpion? You gotta
I'll
eat.
fuck with a scorpion.
You got leaves around in the forest. What are you talking about?
the
is
thing
there
is, too,
is there shit to eat in the forest?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, dude.
Grass?
You can eat.
You're
acorns.
smarter
What are you
than
gonna
that.
eat?
You can eat acorns.
I hate
you
this.
Could
You're,
eat
eat
you're a smart
acorns?
guy. You're acting not smart.
You'll eat acorns.
animals.
You wanna
Acorn.
eat
The
acorns?
forest.
I'll eat animals.
What do you-
Fucking
are
a
there-
rabbit.
That's another thing we need to discuss.
There's
is
animals
what,
in the
what,
desert.
What do you have
What?
with you in
What?
the desert, and what do you have with
A
you
knife.
in the woods?
What-
Just a knife.
What,
A
what
knife.
animals are in the desert?
A
that you're gonna eat?
coyote, a road runner, snakes.
You're just naming off shit from Looney Tunes.
Wiley Coyote. He's
Wile E.
fucking
Coyote out
Yosemite
there.
Sam.
Nigga, you have
got
Tweety
cowboys.
bird.
It's not.
They got
It's not
cowboys
animals in the
and-
desert, nigga. Fuck out of here.
There
Camel-
are animals in the desert,
They got
but
cats.
nothing.
They got cats with lisps.
Okay.
They got whole ass deer with humpbacks, nigga.
The point more is like whole ass. Are you talking about camels?
Yes.
Oh my god.
That's
Type
a
in
deer
desert
with
deer.
desert deer.
Desert deer with humps. Type in desert deer with humps.
It's a desert deer with humps. Yeah, I guarantee you. Guess what the fuck is about to pop up? None
desert
other
deers with
than
humps.
Are
not
camels
a camel,
fast? I feel like I
actually,
could catch up to a camel.
Oh, here go a camel. I don't think camels are fast, but they're faster than us.
Camels are kind of they're faster. That's what I said. Maybe
Well
faster
put.
than me.
Well
and-
put, EJ.
Yeah.
Faster than me, and Nick.
Oh, but it's not about the animals, dude. It's about you're asking. Do you want to be around leafy greens or nothing?
It don't matter. I can't eat none of this shit. You gonna eat twigs, nigga?
You can. You
no,
can, though.
You can.
No, I'm saying like
It's
if you're
gonna
gonna
do
die,
just as much for you
It's
as
not
eating
about
the
eating.
sand.
No,
in
it's
the
not. It's
fucking-
about
Yes, it
water.
will.
a
it's
dead
about
leaf will do more
water.
for you than a fucking eating the sand.
Barely.
Probably not, actually.
Barely.
Probably the same
you might
thing.
As well eat a piece of paper, dog. Get the fuck out of here.
Sand's good in fiber.
There's good fiber in paper.
Come on, G.
No, but you will,
desert animals.
Desert animals.
Desert.
It's
Lion.
water.
Dude,
and
look at that right
cactuses.
there. Lion. So you gonna fuck with a lion? A weird spider, that spooky cat.
Based on your own biology, you are much better suited to survive in a forest.
How?
Actually, based on your heritage, if it's you consider it back from an African perspective, you may be
Don't
better
get me
suited.
going on the pyramids.
You may be better suited. Think about it.
I'd be better suited in the desert.
In the desert, you may be, depending on what part of Africa you're
Yeah,
from.
there's a
And
big
all
ass-
I'm
likelihood-
too dark to be.
In
in
all likelihood,
desert
you're
Africa.
from Western Africa.
Yeah.
And that's not desert.
That's
like
not
that's
desert. That's
the
like
woods.
In
that's
all
like
likelihood.
fucking
jungle
the
shit, Daddy.
rainforest.
Yeah, rainforest.
Is that true? Have you ever traced that back?
How my dad be trying? I don't
I,
believe in
dude,
it,
I'm
for
telling you, I
real.
know
don't think
it sounds shitty, but it's like a 90% chance. It's
Is it
west,
true?
Like the Ivory
Wow.
Coast.
I believe that.
It's
I just don't know how.
Think
I don't
the
know
thing
how
is, that's
accurate
only.
it would be,
But the thing
bro.
is, too, at that point, too, people were so migratory when that shit was happening. Like, you could be in the Ivory Coast, and you might be from the fucking Sudan,
Yeah.
or you might be from Chad, or you might be from
I'm
fucking.
from
was like the
either
hot
west
spot?
or middle.
Well, that's the thing is,
That's your guess.
It goes back to that. Yeah, I'd say.
Yeah, I'd say west or middle.
Yeah.
To
You
where
ever
all
done
the
the
dark
DNA
people
thing?
out.
You ever done the DNA thing?
No, I don't think that's accurate for real.
It's close enough though.
My fucking
How
DNA,
would you know?
dude.
I
My,
did it.
my
I
DNA
wanted
thing
it.
was like that. The Ancestry one that my family did was like that fucking long. It was so
What do you
many
mean?
was it
fucking.
accurate?
I think so.
How
But
accurate-
the thing is,
What
like,
was
I'm
that
like,
long?
The list of different
Arrest
fucking
records?
shit.
So you can see
Yeah.
like your great grandmama who you knew, and it would tell you her parents.
It would show. Well, my folks have done some genealogy. Not my folks, my uncle's done genealogy on that. But this was like more the DNA analysts, and that showed a bunch of shit. Like they can trace my dad's side of the family is traced back. Like my dad's grandpa's from Ireland, and my dad's other great grandpa is from Germany, and came here before World War One. Shit was getting hectic. Before World War One started, he came over here. But my mom's side, they can basically trace it back to Boston, and then it goes up into like Newfoundland.
Somebody
then they'll
fucked
be in the
somebody.
Carolinas, and then they'll be
Damn.
like all over. And they think eventually,
Pirates.
well, they think no, they think that it was probably like they were here, like that side of the family was like hardcore, probably Catholic Jesuit, and they were the fucking first people here. And I'm like, damn, Daddy, that'd be dope. I'm an OG. So why don't you get the fuck up off my land?
You were like you were the guy that tying up the witches back. in
No.
Salem.
I think I
in
was
Boston.
the one. I was the one getting snatched up by the Indians. Like, all right, you're all right, but no more.
Yeah. We can't skin your head.
Yeah, we're all right.
Here's a question. So what like I always wonder, like knowing where you came from, knowing your history, and like knowing all that shit. Like, what does that knowledge do? for
Matters
you?
not. I don't think
Yeah,
it
I
matters
don't
at
think it
all.
matters.
Diego was
Only
saying that
thing-
to me the other day. We were driving in the car.
Only
and he
thing
was
that
like,
that matters too, in my opinion,
I
is
like-
white people.
White people.
I think
right?
white
well,
people
we were talking about going
care
back.
more about
You
it.
wouldn't
Why-
feel
why
something
you-
going back
I
to like wherever you came from. You wouldn't feel a little connection.
I don't know. I've never been back. where I came from.
I would like to, if I knew like if there was some way if the what y'all saying works and they said, EJ, your family came from Sudan, right? And then I went there, I would feel
You saw a whole bunch of
something.
motherfuckers that were
Yeah,
like,
I
damn,
think
look at
myself
little
feel
EJs.
kind of look like
Look at
me.
all the little EJs running around. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They all do like they like
Oh,
white
that kid
women.
backpedals just like me.
Yeah. That kid's got a 4.4.
Yeah.
But but
What was your
40
40
time,
by the way? What was
I
your
thought you were
40?
talking about GPA.
4.53 was my fastest.
Well, damn, that's fucking,
4.53.
God damn.
I was flying.
fucking quick.
Jesus.
What'd you weigh?
I wasn't really flying. I was 175.
That's
So
still fucking.
That's
that's
flying.
pretty good.
That's
but
moving.
You like
for-
you
for
might
my
have like took
size.
off.
You weren't at the combine.
You going any
It'd be different.
faster, you
If
might
they
have
saw that
took
at the
flight.
combine, they'd be like, bitch, get the
Yeah,
fuck out of here.
exactly.
But
'Cause
fucking, that's moving.
Devontae Smith just got drafted by the Philadelphia Eagles. He's like 175, but he run like a 4.2. If
He
you
runs
gonna
a
be-
4.21.
Yeah, if you're gonna
Like,
be
that's
175 in the NFL, you better
Yeah.
be like you gotta be fly.
It's all about that shuttle run, baby.
Shuttle. I wasn't really good at the shuttle. I'm not gonna lie.
They call me Shuttle Run Kelly.
I was strong.
They never called you that. Ever
No,
in
but
life.
I did because
And
I
then-
was a fat.
All right, let's finish up. We go.
What do I
got
got to talk about? My W?
no, the desert animals. Wait a minute. Wait a
We're
minute.
past it. We're past it.
We are desert animals. Is coyotes, foxes.
I just want you to admit that was a bad idea to pick the
ostrich,
desert.
a road
I've got
runner.
a going
All
over his
things you
way.
couldn't catch. Literally the fastest thing: a roadrunner, ostrich.
Can
You
you
gotta
catch
think about-
any animal, Nick?
No,
You
No, but I
try
can
to,
hit him
try
with
to,
a
try to
rock.
chase a squirrel. Nigga.
I
hit him
couldn't
with a
catch a
rock.
rabbit. But no, dude, the point is that
Fuck
you can
outta
eat a
here.
leaf
Fuck
and
outta here,
survive.
both of y'all.
You
What?
can eat a leaf and survive. It'll taste like ass.
You're not gonna. Well,
You
how
can't-
long
you
are you
can't
gonna
survive on
survive? You're
leaves.
not gonna
Yeah, you
survive
can.
on
No,
leaves.
you can't.
No, you
You
can't.
can't survive.
No, you can't.
You can survive without eating
I was
for
so
Yeah.
sure.
a long, long time, but you cannot survive without water.
You'll
Your
survive.
Leaves have water in them.
issue is water. No, you
You
need
gotta eat a
legit-
lot of
you
leaves.
can
You ever seen
survive.
You need, like,
elephants?
you need a quart of water or something like that. It's a quart of water per specific water.
Yeah.
Wait, like
You can survive.
That's why
on
you can't fuck
leaves
with the desert, dog.
I throw a rock at a monkey,
more
bro.
than sand.
If you're talking desert with a water source, you can do desert, but without a water source, your ass out, Eddie. If you're talking
Even if they both had a water source.
I don't think if both of them didn't have a water source, I think you're fucked more in forest.
rain is a water source, and the desert is not rained upon.
They call it-
Oh, it's raining.
Yeah,
So you gonna
yeah,
stay
that's
there with your
that'll be
mouth
enough
open,
though.
nigga?
That
No,
will be enough.
I immediately take off all of my clothes and I saturate everything.
And you
And I
rotate
start
and your
collecting-
arms fully
and I
extend
start
Squeeze
collecting
it out.
different,
That's your
different
water.
leaf carafes.
in slow motion.
Different leaf carafes that I've fashioned out of different oaks
He just
and
sponging it
maples
out of his
singed that I've been
underwear.
working on during the dry season.
Uses his ball sack to catch some water, like a bird
To-
feeder.
No, that is a bird. I use that for the birds. They come over and
Yeah.
and they
stork.
wash themselves. They wash them. No, yeah. What's the? How do we close it out?
What's your last W?
My last W was, well, another one. It was work related. Getting offers accepted in low inventory market.
Selling
But
that
my
skyscraper
most
was pretty good too.
Close big W was was making my daughter and being proud of her when she fucking smacked it, like a serious fucking true 2-for-3 performance today with
Dinger.
4 RBIs.
Fuck
Fucking
yeah,
Dinger.
She's just sliceing them.
Yeah.
that's so fucking dope.
She,
I want a
what's really
daughter for
interesting
that.
about it? What's really interesting about it is
triple?
what she said to me. She was like, all these people were like, and she's very like nonchalant about it. She doesn't know that is
Dope.
She does not really. And she knows does okay with the girls that she's with, but now she's at the higher competition, and she's still doing it. And so
Yeah.
it's like, fuck.
Is that like her sport? Like
That's
if
her
she's
sport,
gonna
yeah.
go pro in
If she's gonna do
anything.
anything, it'd be softball. But I mean, she likes doing a lot of different shit. I want her to do as much as possible. I'd love for her to play basketball or wrestle.
Palms
like
team.
that would be, whatever if she want to do that. But the thing is, all that jumping shit, I want you to roll your ankle doing fucking.
Yeah,
you know,
when you could
true.
be playing
when
baseball.
you could be playing softball. Okay, maybe you can get your pussy.
Right.
Oh god, I can imagine you in the stands, bro.
I'm easy. You should
I know
see
you're
some-
easy,
should
but
see
you
some
want
of
to
these
yell at that.
parents.
Hey, Blue!
Yeah, no,
The fuck, Blue?
No, I'm passive aggressive when it comes down to it. It's like, ooh, like I'll throw in the guy
Ooh,
call ball, like damn,
little
good
outside,
pitch,
little
good
outside.
pitch. I'll say stuff like that. I'm a good pitch. Woo.
Oh,
What
woo.
what if she if
Just
she's
kidding.
trash one game? You tell her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
If
was
she
gonna say.
knows, dude. It's not even that. I mean, she'd be like, she'll come off and just be like, that was
No
a
ice
good
cream
one.
for
I
you
just,
tonight.
well, no, never ever like that. But it is mine. She knows. I mean, and honestly, I shouldn't even say that. No, I don't really tell her she did trash. I'll say things like, I was like, how do you feel? She'd be like, well, I fucked this up, messed this up, did this, and I'm like, yeah.
I noticed
whatever
the
can you
same
do?
things.
Mhm.
That's
And I was
how-
like, oh, and don't forget this.
It's
No.
good. I think that's good, man. My grandpa was like that too. He'd be like, if I fucking was perfect the entire game, he'd be like, not even like in a mean way, but he just genuinely, that's how he thought. He'd be like, you missed that one tackle.
Yeah, my dad was kind of like that. My dad was like, he goes, but the thing is for me, like especially with football, I was decent. You know what I mean? And so it got to the point where my pops was just like, we need to get you bigger. Like we need to make you stronger because he knew it was just like I could handle myself when I was like he was like, but
Shave
like,
your
I'm
head,
still
boy.
6 foot tall. You know what I mean? I was still 6 foot. Like that's 6 foot 270 doesn't get you in D1.
No.
In the
You know what I'm
center.
saying? I was, and that's
Fuck
what I went to
yeah,
Central for.
son.
And then came in right after me was Eric
Oh,
Guycheck,
imagine that grill
Yeah.
looking
who
at
played
you.
for the Bengals for
Yeah,
fucking
I
5-6
remember
years.
Eric
Yeah. He
I'd
was
hate to
bad
be a
man.
nose guard looking at you, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was I played center and I played defensive tackle and I played middle linebacker before my knee was hurt. But then once I hurt my knee, I had to go down. I had a torn ACL. My senior year, I played
Looks
with a
like
torn
Brian
ACL.
Urlacher.
You do like Brian. Right?
Yeah, I've heard that a lot.
All right. Well,
Yeah, so biggest dubs having babies, man. They're my favorites.
That makes me want to have kids. Thinking
Don't.
about my daughter hitting a triple.
I want to have a kid.
You gotta think about wiping her ass too, and thinking about her getting the flu when she's 3.
I've had mad
I'll
baby.
be wiping her ass like you better not get no singles.
And I want a daughter.
I don't want to
daughters.
walk.
Yeah, you want
Daughters?
girls, baby
Yeah.
girls. Takes a real man to knock the nuts off the first one. I'll tell you that right now.
To knock the nuts off the first one.
I put nuts on the last two, but the first one,
I put nuts. I installed.
man determines the gender, dude. It's science.
All right. Well,
Let's end it on that.
Yeah,
Think about
we'll
it.
end on that.
Think about
so,
I'll think about it. I want to look it up.
Mahar, where they can find you?
You can
at,
find
bro?
me at Wanadog, JUANADW or DOG. Or you can find me at _ Grand Juan _ on
Why?
Instagram.
That's his.
Find me
Don't
on
find out
Facebook.
about my actual life.
Yeah,
Instagram.
find me on Facebook.
We'll
Real
put you-
name, all the fun stuff. Burt Selleck Podcast.
Yeah.
It is where every podcast is found. Spotify, Apple, all the
Yes.
fun spots. Sound. What's the one we got? Sound
Cloud.
Yeah, we're
That's
battle
on
rappers
there,
on there too.
Yeah. Shout out to that. Oh, you got anything coming up? You on any shows? or
I have.
anything?
Yeah, I have a couple things, but it's nothing. Nothing's gonna hit in time for this, so I have to start marketing it later. I can't do it right now.
For sure.
And how's your daughter's like games?
Yeah, we got a big tournament coming up. I need a lot of support for this tournament.
No, I would straight up come.
Yeah, I know.
I would.
Yeah, I don't. Think
I wouldn't
I don't
talk
think
to her
I'd
because
ever
that'd be
let-
weird
yeah, I
for
think-
you to have to be like,
I
"This
can't-
is Nick."
yeah, I can't have you
He came
showing
to
up
your
in
game.
a fucking 15U fucking.
I will just, I'll say hi to you and be like, I was just walking down the
I was
street.
just walking down the street like. he
But I
lives
do
in
want to
West
come
Slant.
see your daughter
No,
swing.
don't you? You live in Walled Lake?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be like, he came here from Walled Lake to
Yeah.
watch these girls play ball.
I came to see him. But
There's 6 fields between here and there, but he
Can
wanted
I
to come
come-
here
the-
to see
I
the
would
hot
like
chicks.
binoculars.
That was one of my dates for
I'm
Emily and
keeping
I.
score.
We were gonna go to a random high school baseball game.
I
It's
told him,
fun.
I told him it was
just
a bad
'cause.
idea.
Thought it was- yeah, but
I
That's
think
a cool
I think a
date, and then
basketball
go to
or
dinner
no,
afterwards or
basketball
something.
or
That'd be fun.
football would be better.
I
Because the
think
thing
it'd
is,
be
it's
fun.
free, and you can
It's
leave whenever
cute.
you want.
Yeah, you leave whatever you want.
I think
I
it's
had
a
no
great,
ties to anybody.
great sentiment. It's a good idea, but not baseball.
Not baseball.
No,
It's just
basketball or
'cause it was-
football.
that was
You
'cause
can't get
when
into
we
a
had the
baseball or football
idea-
game for free.
Yeah,
You can walk right up into a baseball
a
game.
good basketball.
Okay, it won't be terrible.
A good high school
game.
basketball game might be a
Yeah,
$20 ticket.
$20. Yeah, you might see somebody that's going to the league.
Daddy, I went and saw fucking Oak Park play Madison Heights, LaSalle. No, LaSalle, Warren De LaSalle.
Yeah.
And the dude, he's a quarterback at Georgia now.
Football.
He ended up having he went to Ohio State and they found a tumor, and that's when they brought in Josh Fields to Ohio State, and he ended up going to Georgia. The kid from Oak Park.
Give my
Justin,
quarterback
what I say is
name right.
Justin. Josh. What did I say? Justin.
No,
Sorry.
you said Josh. His name's Justin.
It's Justin. That's
Get
what I
my
meant.
quarterback
My
name right.
apologies. My apologies. And he went there, but then they had a junior on that team who's now committed to Kentucky. I mean, and De La Salle had 3 guys. All of them are Michigan State right now, and
De La
another
Salle's
dude go to
always
Michigan.
good,
I mean, it
yeah.
was just stacked with talent. And
Yeah,
me and my boy went to the
Imani
game.
Bates or whatever. Ain't he done? I thought he was. Well, at least for a while, he was the #1 basketball player.
Yeah,
And I think he's from Ipsy.
he is from Ipsy.
Yeah.
I think he's from Ipsy North. Yeah, he was Mr. Basketball last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I think he's already signed with State, isn't he?
I think he's going to state. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Abby? So that is Kayua. Nick don't got nothing coming up because he asked.
Come see me at the Salsa Parlor on the 22nd
Like I said,
in
he
East
asked,
Lansing. On the 24th, you can come see me at Wholehearted Winery in New Hudson, Michigan.
All right. You got anything up?
No, I got shit.
Right
In
along
Ortonville on the
podcast.
29th, Boat Bar.
Dog, I ain't on the damn thing. Hey, follow me at EJ Watson 111. That is Nick Kelley with 3 Y's at the end.
K yellow E
And
Y
that's
Y.
underscore Grand GRAND.
How many A's?
Juan JUAN.
A
And
B
guess
C
how many
D E F
A's?
G.
Guess how many A's
Fuck
are in
this
the name
podcast, bro.
Ride Along?
2 A's.
Did you know that when they originally made the ABCs, they said A
Yeah, they
B,
did.
C D E F
You looked
G.
it up. It's in hieroglyphics.
There's actually 2 A's, but you
That's
know
how
what I'm saying?
that's how you do it.
That's
I like
how
that.
you. That's how
Listen
we
to the
do
Burt
it.
Selleck podcast. Listen to Ride Along podcast.
Do both.
Do both.
Hey, John, thanks for coming.
Thanks for
through,
having
man.
me on.
Finally,
man.
finally.
Very, very nice. I appreciate you.
Yeah,
Finally.
whenever you want.
Fuck yeah.